Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, it's Wednesday. It is April the 8th, and we are coming at you. That's right, full of energy today. Energy is up, Moon. I'm feeling
Energy
it.
up, dude.
What's the moon? Is it a half moon? What are we doing here with the
Well,
moon?
we just had a full moon. We're probably in some sort of... No, it's not a new moon, I don't
I
think.
just had a muffin.
You had a muffin?
Yeah, so I'm fairly full.
What kind of
great.
muffin?
A little protein muffin. A little. I feel that it helps the coffee settle a little bit.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, waning gibbous is the
Oh,
moon
of course.
today.
Dude, I totally feel it.
Yeah, moon set 10:18 a.m. Next full moon, 23 days.
Oh, Wayne and Gibbous.
Wayne
My
and Gibbous,
favorite.
everybody.
My favorite of the moon phases.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yesterday was gorgeous. Scott hit the links,
I did.
from what I'm hearing. Word on the street.
Yeah, my brother-in-law had a birthday yesterday, and I forgot to give him a shout-out, so happy birthday, Matt. And
I had a buddy, Matt, whose birthday it was yesterday, too.
no way. We're
Same
probably friends
guy?
with the same people.
Same guy?
Yeah. Did you go golfing with him?
I did not. I didn't know he was in town.
Did you go disc golfing of the disc variety?
No, I went to Top Golf. the
Oh,
ultimate
real
one.
swinging.
Oh, does that count as golfing?
No,
No, but it was fun.
no, because Top
No,
Golf
it's
is
fun.
It's like golf farm. It's like a golf farming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a content farm. They got a bunch of like phones open and they, you're just constantly looking at different content. I feel like Top Golf is golf farming where it's just a bunch of people hitting balls, but it's not like out in nature.
Oh, I thought you were
I don't
out
know.
playing golf. I thought you did 18 holes.
No. It was Top Golf, and something hit me
What
yesterday,
are you
too.
eating, by the way? You eating?
No, I would
Muffin?
never do that right at the beginning of the
Right
show.
at the
Show
beginning of
us
the
what
show?
you're eating.
Sounds very
Top Golf.
full in your mouth.
Christopher
No.
Walken.
There's nothing full in my mouth at all.
I was over at Top Golf.
Let's all eat something.
No,
right? Oh.
let's not.
Hold on, it's stuck there.
Was this?
Okay, so yeah, no, we played, but I realized last night that place, if you want an affordable night out with your family, you go there, you get like the hour,
Yeah.
and then the food is not expensive.
Oh.
It was actually really nicely priced.
Top Golf?
Did you have
Yeah.
tots? What'd you have?
I had fries. They told me to get fries,
Fantastic.
and they were.
Oh, they
pretty-
told you to get fries?
little Parmesan fry.
Well, the waiter, I guess he liked those better than the
However,
tots.
we're criticizing this guy on Witch Golf when he is by far the best golfer in the room.
Oh, yeah. Well, we went to Top Golf together, and
He was
you
impressive.
shocked us all.
Yeah,
You're so good.
and I have to get a new set of clubs because I got invited to go play in St. Albans. So
What?
my
Who invited you?
a buddy of mine, he's like, I got a few passes,
Dude,
for.
see what's going on here? He's got a pregnant wife. He needs to be out of the house. You need to get away from
the golf
You better
begins.
get it out now. Because
No,
she's
no.
baking that baby, and then
You just gotta
you're
get
not going to have any time.
any excuse to get away from a pregnant chick. I get it, man.
no, she doesn't want to be around him either.
We went
He
through it
probably
twice.
smells weird now. I mean, Al's probably dealing with a lot, too. She probably
She's just
like,
it's
get
best
out.
to leave her alone.
Amateurs.
Riz, you're supposed to have my back on this.
I got your back.
We
I'm telling
talked
you.
privately about that.
I got you. I got your back.
Yeah.
Scott, are you
Anytime
gonna-
you want to come over, you there's a room for you.
They're making me golf.
Yeah.
When the baby is here, now, are you going to be a good dad, or are you not
He's
going
gonna
to
be a
change
terrible dad.
diapers?
What do you think he's
Are you
gonna-
not going to change diapers like some people? Like, are you going to be changing diapers?
Going to be a
Well,
good dad.
I will
or-
definitely be a good dad, but the problem is the kid's going to be born in late August, and
Uh-huh.
I've managed to book a lot of movie roles all through the fall, so I'm going to be gone.
You're going to be gone a lot.
Yeah,
this
I
first
won't
year.
be around much.
Probably for the first 3 years of the kid's life.
Yeah.
Well,
but
that's the
I'm gonna be a
entertainment
good dad.
dad's way. So that's good. Okay. No,
No.
further questions.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's potty
I'll
trained,
be
you
changing
say?
a lot of diapers.
Oh,
See you
wow,
this
time
weekend.
flies. Yeah, I'll see you when he's potty trained.
Yeah, and I also did something smooth. My sister-in-law hurt her ankle, and so she couldn't walk on it. So I gave her a piggyback ride out of Top Golf, and then I tried to put her down, and she got tangled up and fell on the ground. So I did a really good job.
Oh my gosh, you dropped her?
Yeah, she already had a hurt ankle, and then I went the
You
extra
dropped
mile.
her ass in a
my
fight in the parking lot.
I
Cool.
thought you went to play regular golf.
No, why you want me to?
No,
Yeah, I
no.
wouldn't have played regular golf.
No,
golf.
no, it was just man. You really are starting to get away from your chick, and I understand. I get it. Just
he's got to ease in.
it's best to just leave them by themselves.
Okay, okay.
and
that's
just let
good
the
advice.
mother do everything.
just-
It'll be a better outcome.
What is he doing now?
What? Don't come at me with this. I'm agreeing with you.
doesn't-
What are
yeah,
we
he doesn't-
talking about right now?
He's picking up some of the slack. Not that there's slack with pregnancy, but anything that she may need a little extra help with. You know, he's doing it.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
listen, I'm not feeling so well. This for some reason I can't eat pickles anymore, and that's
I'm
all
gonna
we
go
have.
hit.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
to
go
the
hit
grocery
balls
store?
at Topgolf.
Does she have any?
That'll help.
Does she have any weird cravings or anything, or any food that she cannot stand?
Well, yeah, she was in a salmon. She was craving salmon, like smoked salmon, and then out of nowhere, can't stand it. She doesn't want to see salmon. It grosses her out now. And then guacamole. She's been wanting avocados like crazy, so she had that. And then out of nowhere, she's like, I don't think I like guacamole anymore.
Oh, see, I
So
was
it
gonna
just
say,
keeps shifting.
He's the avocado wrangler.
Yeah.
Dude, my
All right,
wife
well.
said that when she was pregnant, the smell of coffee, and she's a coffee lover.
Oh, that's yeah.
She said the smell of coffee would turn her stomach,
Oh, really? Yeah.
and she's like, I couldn't be around it.
Pregnant chicks are weird.
It just came back to my wife. She's back with coffee again.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I would even maybe just consider getting another apartment for a couple months.
Next to
Like, just
Top
get an
Golf.
apartment. Just get an apartment, or yeah, we do have we have a room in our basement,
Are you serious?
That's nice.
which I know you loved living in Moon's basement for all that time. So
Yeah.
if you want for the next couple months,
You lived in
And
my
guess
basement.
Guess what? You're close to St. Albans.
for the next couple months, you could live in my basement. Learn hit Cherokee Street yesterday.
Yeah, went to Dead Wax Records. Did a little
Oh,
photo
you actually
shoot.
went to? Oh, that's right. You had a photo
Had a little
shoot.
photo shoot. This guy named Dave Moore is a photographer here in St. Louis, and he does profiles on different people. And so he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, like to do a profile on you." And I'm like, "Cool."
For
And so,
what? A profile for what?
Just my career and who I am.
Where are we going to see this?
Dave Moore Photography, his Instagram handle. He's got a website. and
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So it's a personal.
Yeah, it's like a little, like People of St. Louis, that account.
Who else did he do?
He's done Dana Gould of the Post-Dispatch and other random people.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He's
I'm
getting
just
started.
concerned.
Dana Gould is writer for The Simpsons. Is that who you're talking about?
Who's
I know you're talking
That's
about
Dana Gould.
Dana Gould, who we've had on the show before.
Dana
Yeah.
Gould.
Oh, there's two.
There's a Post-Dispatch writer. Dan
Gould?
Dan.
Dan.
Nobody reads the paper anymore.
It's
anyway.
fine. Anyway,
Burn.
went to Dead
Sorry
Wax.
anymore.
Boom.
Went to Dead Wax. Haven't been there before. Cool, itty bitty little record shop right across from the Mud
Do you
House.
know this guy?
No.
So he asked you to come do a photo shoot at a random place?
He was in public. It wasn't like in his basement. I'm not living in his basement. Like
Did you go by
Scott
yourself?
is.
Did you drop a pin for Tim?
No, he has my location all the time. It's fine. I had my gun. Everything's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
I was packing my little Derringer. It's fine.
Did you vet this guy?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Who's this guy? Let me see his. Let me see
Relax.
this
He's
guy.
a sweet man.
Let me see what this guy looks like.
He was a very nice man.
Looks like Jeffrey Dahmer.
He does not look like Jeffrey Dahmer. He's
Relax.
very-
I want to take some pictures.
He's a lovely human, and I was happy to make his acquaintance.
Dead Wax Records. Have you heard of this place?
I have, and they had just moved, so I can't zoom in. Okay, he's a
If you were
normal
writing
person.
a horror film, and you're like, I have a photographer who's taken an interest in doing a private photo shoot, and they invited you to Dead Wax Records.
Derek Gould, not
Derek
Dana.
Gould.
That's
Come on,
where
man.
you die. You die in the
Yeah,
horror
this
film
is the
there.
beginning of a horror movie.
Well, yeah, I
Meet
had
me
that
on
go through
Cherokee
my.
Street.
You know how nervous I am, so I go through all the scenarios, and I thought, you know what? If this is how
I'm
I
gonna
go,
roll the
it's
dice?
fine.
Okay.
Die in a record store. It's cool.
Cherokee Street has all those old houses too, where there's like secret rooms for the servants' entrance.
Right.
What?
Servants' quarters in the basement. My buddy bought one. They're creepy.
Oh yeah, I got a whole thing set up in the basement.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone into a
I
basement.
got a whole thing set up in the basement.
Listen,
Come on down.
I've met some of the coolest people, like my friend Malia, who listens to this show religiously. She was a listener at first, and then she's a photographer, and she's also a nurse. And she was like, hey, crazy, but I'd love to take some photos of you. And I'm like, cool. And I met her ass out in like, oh my gosh, where is she from?
Cave.
Bourbon, Missouri. And there was this random guy who drove us around in a 1970s white limousine, and he actually did make us stop at his house. And I thought, this is where we're going to die collectively.
Get in the limo.
Get in the limo.
Get in
We're
the
going
limo.
to,
Get in the limo. We're going to
Herbert's
go to my
house.
house to take pictures. What?
anyway. It was a lot of
Well,
fun. And Cherokee
I'm glad
Street
you weren't murdered.
is booming, guys. I
Is
haven't
it?
been down there in
Yes.
years, and they have so many cool shops.
Who
and
doesn't love
murals.
antiquing? I love antiquing.
There's a country western store down there that I
Oh, there's
really
a couple.
love.
Yeah.
There's a Mexican country western
That's
store
what
down
Scott
there
was
that
telling me.
I love, dude. It's cool.
That's the one I bought the coolest jacket I've ever owned there a
Caballeros.
few months ago.
Well, it's you know what? I feel like it's a forgotten borough for some reason. I don't hear many people talking about Cherokee Street anymore, and we should be talking about it.
Yeah.
So
We
I'm
should.
glad we are.
Last time, I think I was talking to Polo. I think there's a great Mexican place down there.
There's a few, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple down there. There's
Wasn't
on
there
the
a guy
corner.
stealing tacos from there?
La Manganita?
We were no. There
Taqueria
was a
El
story.
Branco?
There was a story of a guy who was stealing tacos because they were making tacos on the street.
Taqueria Hectorito.
Oh, Hectorito.
Taqueria El Bronco. La Manganita. Sueño Latino.
It's one of those you can go to any of them. They're tasty.
They're all good, yeah.
Sueño.
Yeah, it's fun just to hop through and stop at one random one and go. And
The Mud House is down there. It's very good.
yeah, they also have the Art Walk, which is incredible. And I mean, it's just shows off. Also, if any of us Rizz Show people want to disappear from being noticed,
Like Learn almost did.
Yeah.
you can go to
Yesterday.
Cherokee Street, and there's no one on that street that knows.
No one to hear
anything
you
about the Rizz
scream,
Show.
right? That's what it is.
No,
one
it
will
was
hear you
perfect
scream.
day for it. I hate you all. No, listen, it was a perfect day. Went to Good Strangers Coffee, which is a place that not only serves lattes but also tacos. I mean, let's go.
Right?
That sounds pretty cool.
I never think about going down
That's
there.
what I mean. You go to Soulard, you go to Maplewood, like
I
go
don't
to
go.
Cherokee
Honestly, I don't go to
Street.
any of those places.
Well, I will be back. I'm excited to have been, and it will be part of my my repeat offender
Okay.
type of places I'll go.
And go to City Mouse when you're down there.
Okay, I will.
Buy some goodies.
And there were
Listen,
cute
that's a-
dogs. You can.
It's cool down there.
It's awesome.
It's also the neighborhoods that are dragging yesterday's median St. Louis home price
Down?
into a reasonable. My friend got a hell of a house down there for nothing. But it's,
But it's
It's got its ups
spotty.
and downs.
It's got its quirks
and
on.
downs. Yeah, for
We'll just
sure.
say it's got its quirks. It's character.
We had some friends that were like, we want to be city dwellers.
Yeah,
Man. This is going to be
it'd be
cool.
great.
They bought this place. They put like $100,000 in this, renovated the whole thing. Hard to sell.
Listen, I loved living in the Central West End, but I did not love getting my car broken into 6 times.
Well, yeah,
Well, that's the push and pull of living in a
Of
city.
course, yes.
that's just your bad luck. You got a black cloud. It don't happen to everybody.
I mean,
I mean, when I lived in the city in Shaw Park down from the Botanical Gardens, our basement got broken into. So it just comes with kind of like the
While you were
experience.
one
home?
time
Luckily, no. I was not home.
my car was in a gated lot, which I paid for, and my car was broken into. And after I discovered my soft top on my Jeep cut,
Uh-huh.
I went into the quote-unquote guard they had, and I went, "What are you doing, buddy? What happened?
This candy's not going to crush itself.
What happened?"
And his response?
Oh. It's like the guy was like 80, and he carried a revolver. This is the guy that caught me smoking grass in my apartment.
Oh, so he's on it.
He does the important stuff.
We've got some complaints that you're smoking grass in your apartment. What?
His words were smoking grass?
Smoking grass.
70s man, my people.
We've been getting complaints that you're smoking grass in your apartment. What? All right, 1969.
Ass, gas, or grass. Nobody
bet you
writes
got
for
it.
free.
I bet you the guy that cut into my Jeep was smoking grass.
Way to
too.
go, buddy. You didn't. That revolver stayed in that holster, huh?
I better hear some shots fired. Anybody
That's
comes,
right.
comes near this
Cut
Wrangler.
my Jeep top. And I left the doors open. If you have a Jeep and you live in a high crime area, you keep the doors open.
It's a Jeep thing. We wouldn't
'Cause you'd rather-
understand.
you wouldn't
so they
understand.
don't- It's so they don't cut your roof.
You'd
No, I
rather
understand.
them just open your door and take
Yeah, you just don't
whatever.
leave anything.
Yeah, I don't think that's just a Jeep thing. I think that's like anybody who lives in the city.
Who has a leather?
no.
I mean, the soft top is I've heard of people just leaving their doors unlocked.
Oh, to prevent the window break?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I've never heard that because my windows were also
she makes a good
plastic.
point, though.
My windows were also plastic. I had the old zip up windows.
Well, I'd say you were asking for it. You know what?
Well,
I hate to
it's
victim
my
blame,
fault.
but this is
It
pretty much
is. It was
your
my fault for living there. I understand.
You were probably high because of smoking grass.
All that grass smoking.
Had you been paying attention, had you not been a burnout, all your
Man,
CDs would
I
still
just
be in
remember
there.
going in the office and going,
Hey,
"What happened?
what is this place?
What happened?"
This is supposed to be the nice part of town.
The old Forest Park Hotel on West Pine. Nice place. Terrible guard. Anyway, we do have some nice areas, around town. You got your Cherokee streets.
Yeah.
You got your Soulards, your what else? Your Maplewoods.
We went down to Broadway on Saturday. They
On
had
purpose?
On purpose, man. My daughter was like, "Hey, I don't want to go downtown by myself. Not for the crime stuff because of,
Oh, yeah, why?
because of driving. She don't want to drive down there,
Yeah, sure.
among other reasons." But they were doing like a vintage shop at the Garage. You ever been to the Garage? It's kind of like a honky tonk bar. I think it's actually next to the honky tonk bar. It's on the other side of Broadway Oyster Bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, pretty cool venue. They turned it into a vintage shop, dude, and I was overwhelmed. I went in, I did one lap, and I was like, I gotta go sit in the car. There's so many people in here, dude, and so much
So
stuff.
the garage is now a secondhand shop?
No, they did like a pop-up. It was like one of the traveling pop-up things, and
That's
it was
awesome.
slammed, dude. And my daughter found a prom dress. How cool was that?
Well, I do want to bring up, because it is Zoo Lovers Day today. Today is officially Zoo Lovers Day. Of course, we all know April 8th is always Zoo Lovers Day.
Absolutely.
And the crown jewel of the city is our free
We do love the zoo.
free St. Louis Zoo. That's
Thank you.
right.
Love the zoo.
Our free St. Louis Zoo. We can't stop talking about it.
Shout out to the Penguins.
Can't stop talking about it. Whenever anybody brings up St. Louis, our zoo is free.
When my kids were younger, I was probably at the zoo 10 times a year. I mean, I went a lot. And it really is a crown jewel being that it's free. You can park for free and over at Forest Park if you know where to kind of sneak a spot. And then you push the stroller up there and you kill a day, dude. You can kill a day in there.
And I mean, they
not too much money.
They do have a suggested donation box.
Which, of course, I always put
But
money
I
in.
always say, I suggest you take that box and shove it up your tuchus because this is free.
That's right.
Because if you're going to brag about it being free.
It's free.
They really want you to stop
Don't
putting
guilt
those
me.
notes in there.
Don't guilt me into putting money in a box. Get out of here. Get out of here with your suggestion. But
You went a bunch, didn't you, when the kids were
Sure.
younger? You took advantage.
yeah, I know. We went to the zoo.
Those are good people over there.
We went to the zoo. I would say, maybe total, maybe 10 times I've been to the zoo.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's good people. I think it's a great place for employment. We know a few people that kind of like start, as teen jobs started in there, just picking up trash and some other stuff. A couple stuck on the team, and I think it's a good
But
team.
I would say, crowded zoo day, and you got little kids. You best be keeping your eye on the kids. The zoo, it's not a run-free kind of place.
Oh, dude! To this day, I still love the fact that my brother got lost in the zoo, and I was so stoked.
He's still there.
He's still there.
He's part of the penguin exhibit.
my mother-
Go see Clark at the penguin exhibit.
I'd never seen my mother freak out and turn around and Clark. Oh my gosh! Have you seen your brother? The dude lost.
He's in with the polar
lost
bears.
her mind. All I thought was, well, he didn't get out to the parking lot. We're over by the Bears. We were by the Bears, which is pretty much in the middle back in the '80s. And I had this smile on my face, like this idiot. He's in so much trouble. I love this.
Where was he?
Who knows, dude? All I know is they used to have this eagle cage looking thing that was kind of not too far, and I was like, dude, if he made it all the way over the Eagles, I wonder where he went. Like this is
The zoo is, that's a big piece of property.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
huge.
yeah, dude. I remember. And my mother, my mother was, especially back then, was an athlete. So she starts panicking and covering ground. So I'm trying to keep up with her, and
All
we're
right.
covering all this ground. And then she's
All right, guys, fan out.
yeah, she's trying to find security guards. And then it was probably, it felt like an hour, but it was probably 15 minutes later. And somebody on a golf cart runs up and was like, "Is this your boy?"
Is this your boy?
These two people are
Aw.
just losing their mind. Clark was all of probably 5.
Greg says the zoo is getting otters this summer.
Stop this right now. I thought we had otters.
We have otters.
We have river otters.
Gregory says the zoo is getting otters this summer. I don't know
How
what
does
that means.
What does that mean? More otters?
Maybe more otters.
Maybe
We
they
have
can do
like
like
the
a
little
show.
river.
Yeah, they have them.
They have the wetlands
I'd
or
be
whatever.
friends.
Didn't you go see the otters last year?
No.
I've seen
I mean, I see them all the time.
No,
Just-
but what did you go last year? You went to the zoo to go see a specific animal.
seal.
Oh, yeah.
She went and saw the
Sea
seal.
lion.
You went and saw seal.
well, no,
Sea lion.
Kiss
Robbie
from
the
a
sea
rose.
lion.
Oh,
I
the
did.
sea lion.
Yeah.
I went and saw seal at the zoo.
Robbie. And he kissed me, and we're in love.
By a rose.
Let's see. St. Louis Zoo announces a new family attraction with. Oh no, that's different. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Bonkers looking Tasmanian devil, sheep, and other habitats. Article written 2023.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Not relevant.
Maybe they saw the same article.
Okay.
I'm looking at.
What animal would you want them to get? I mean, they got everybody. over there.
Giraffe
I'm fine with what they got.
with a bridge, like the San Diego Zoo.
Where you can feed the giraffe?
Yes, because we have some giraffes, and I would like to that.
I fed a
that
giraffe.
Balboa Park in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Well,
I think at Grants Park. Grants Farm.
that's a different thing altogether.
Well, I know it's a different thing, but if you want to feed a
That was
giraffe,
a
you go to Grants
Clydesdale.
Farm.
It was not a
Well,
giraffe.
you asked
I'm
what
bad
I would
with
want.
my animals.
you asked what I would want at the zoo, and I want one of
Okay.
them little bridges. That's
Hey,
all.
to stick they give you a tree branch and you stick your
Yeah.
arm up and they,
Right,
like,
yeah.
That's
look,
cool as hell.
I'm doing your job.
Think of all the influencer content we can get in our free zoo.
Cool,
if we
zoo
had-
people, I'm doing your job for you. Isn't this what you're paid for? Anyway.
You know what I really want to do is I want to go in the little back room where they the penguins walk in. You're not allowed to touch them, but they just kind of like walk in and get on the scale and
Backstage?
stuff. Yeah.
Like backstage at the Penguin Hut?
You have to sit on your hands because you will want to touch them. And you just sit there and look at them.
Well, I know I bring up the...
I brought it up before, but I got to hold one, and it was amazing.
You got to hold a penguin or a puffin?
Both.
What?
I went in February one time for an anthropology class you either write a paper, like a 20-page paper, or you could go observe the chimps and like keep a journal for the day. And for like an anthropology class, I go, I'll go watch the monkeys for sure. Let's go. And it was February, dude. The animals in February, there's no one there, and the animals they're not like people shy yet. I felt like Ace Ventura. I was walking around the zoo. The giraffe was like bowed his head to me.
Good day, sir.
Yeah.
And you climbed out of a rhino's butt.
And the trainers see people that are interested, and they're like,
I climbed into a rhino's
they're bored,
ass.
so they're like, hey, you want a private tour of this? Like, I've seen all sorts of stuff.
I walked in the Penguins of Puffin Coast.
Good day, sir.
Yeah. I walked in that because it's cold in there anyway. It was already freezing out. I'm like, I'm going to walk in here, and I surprised someone. The trainer was like, they were all out on the floor. They weren't like in the tanks. And he was like, "Whoa, don't look at me.
You're not supposed to be here."
I haven't had anyone come in here in a week. And I go, sorry, man.
He's got a big beard.
Are you
figure out what
close?
people look like?
He's
He
got
goes,
a big
technically,
beard.
no. And then he was like feeding them out of a bucket, like feeding them fish. And he's like, you want to hold one? And I was like, hell yeah, brother.
That's the best question to hear at a zoo.
And he
You want to hold one?
You want to hold one?
He handed me like a little puff.
the
One of those
Pope
guys that
Catholic?
had the things on the side.
Yeah, emperor
What are
penguins.
those guys? They got the little, if they were Three Stooges, they'd be Larry.
Yeah,
They got
I think that's emperor penguin.
I thought emperors were big ones. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He gave me one of those, fed him a fish, then he let me hold a regular one, and then a puffin.
That is sweet.
No, and by the way, that's not a true statement, Learn.
What is the best question?
The best question is not always, do you want to hold it? Because if somebody goes, here's a tarantula, you want to hold it? I'm going to say no.
Well, I did hold a tarantula last summer, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Would you like
gonna
to
be.
hold the snake? No, thanks.
I've held a snake,
you held the
and
snake,
it's
too.
been fine. I did. Listen,
day.
that day was the best.
Well, no, I
Get
bring
your
up
pics, baby.
I bring up the the zoo is one of these places where you got to watch your kids. And I've been to the zoo, and I've seen kids just running wild. And you go, where are the parents? Mm-hmm. Because they could get in so much trouble. Kids.
Right.
They're going under things. There's barricades. Why do you think they killed Harambe?
Because baby got in there.
Because a kid got in there, right? Mm-hmm. We don't want another Harambe incident, at least here at the St. Louis Zoo. Who talked about Hershey Park the other day?
Oh, that was me.
Brought that up?
Yeah, we
Well-
were talking about a local chocolate company. I was like, hey, they need to set up some.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Set up
That's-
some tiny little town in Missouri and make it a chocolate town. We'll have a theme park in no time.
Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I've been there.
Dude, it's freaking so
It's
sweet.
Sweet. No pun intended.
Exactly.
It being,
I apologize.
town made of chocolate. The whole town is made of chocolate, by the way. You can eat everything.
It truly is. I think
love
that
this.
I think that's how they started it. It was a town for all the factory workers.
Yeah.
And then they had a theme park for all the factory workers. And it is kind of in the middle of nowhere. You just kind of go out there and you go, oh my God, everything is chocolate bar related. And the whole theme park, and they got one of them M&M stores. And it is wildly cool. Imagine Silver Dollar
nice.
City,
Only it's chocolate.
but it was like, the Gobstopper.
Chocolate Dollar City.
So like, the whole
So-
city is built around it.
You know those, it only takes a second stories that make every parent's like heart drop. Well, a pretty scary situation unfolded at Zoo America in Hershey Park over the weekend, and it's a massive reminder of why those safety barriers exist. So an 18-month-old kid, 18 months old, so a year and a half old, managed to crawl under a perimeter fence and get right up to the wolf habitat.
Whoops.
Oof.
Yeah. Before anybody could stop him, the little guy put his hand through the primary enclosure fence. One of the wolves, the zoo has 3, Twister, Hazel, and Freya,
Aw.
approached
sweet.
and nipped the kid in the hand.
Can I pet that dog?
Dude.
I pet your dog.
Nipped the kid in the hand so it didn't like chomp
No.
down.
No real damage.
nipped
So that
at
kid,
him.
the
Nipped.
rest of his life, said he got bit by a wolf and survived.
Made-
Yeah, that's cool.
They said nipped or made contact with the kid. Got
With the
kid-
nipple?
No.
No nipples.
No nipples were involved.
You know, it reminds me of when Anderson Cooper was interviewing on 60 Minutes this woman who had a wolf sanctuary, and the wolf nipped at Anderson Cooper, and that was caught on film.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining it was similar. So he didn't get like hurt, but it was scary.
But you get like a power from it, right?
I mean, that's
I tell you what, though, that's on you.
Well, that's on the kid. Yeah, 18 months old. That's on the kid.
That's on you.
That's on the kid.
That's
Yeah,
on the
but you know
parent.
what? They don't know.
No, I'm
They
saying
don't know.
it's on the parent. Like these zoos and stuff, they should only have the bare minimum requirement for enclosure stuff. In Australia, they don't care. If you get bit, you get something or other. Like they built just enough fence to keep whatever this animal is in there. You're the guy that is supposed to
Well-
watch your kids or not go over there. Our buddy
And you
Howard.
know what?
Our buddy Howard from Killswitch. Killswitch Engage. Howard's like big, burly, like,
Yeah, bald-headed dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got dared to jump in with a Tasmanian devil, who are vicious little guys. They earned the name. It was literally just a little wood thing. All you got to do is step over
Is
it.
he spinning around a
Because
lot?
Has he seen
Australia,
the cartoons?
because Australia doesn't care. Australia's like, if you're dumb enough, well,
That's on
It
you.
was-
you saw the waiver in the front.
Do you remember?
And he walked in.
Do you remember the sound of that little critter when he was chasing him around? He's like,
Also,
I watch a guy on my algorithm, an Australian guy who rescues Tasmanian devils, and that guy's he's got his daughter with him, and the thing will be like he had to put like eye drops in one of their eyes because it had an infection. He'd get in this cage with this thing every night, like
Yeah, they're like
and
nasty.
he's like holding it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Again, I seen the cartoons,
And he's
man.
like riding this thing with like an eyedropper in his mouth, and I'm like, this dude is certain. And his
Oh my
daughter's like,
God.
do it, Daddy, do it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like, it's crazy.
So
man. Then
imagine
you go in there,
Howard
this
Jones.
thing is torn the cage to pieces. Like he goes in there and says, let's go in here and see how he's doing.
Well-
See if he's made himself at home.
Yeah, so
You go into this Tasmanian devil has ripped all of the interior lining of the cage off. Somehow he's gotten on top of the cage he's in and pooped on it as a sign of, because I don't even know how he got up there. And it's just like, he's got him out in the barn, and it's like, I can't stop watching this guy because he's such a sweet man.
So imagine this guy getting chased by one around an
Right.
enclosure in Australia. And I'm pretty sure the Australian authorities, that were there, they were just
They're
like,
like,
oh, yeah,
fine.
well, whatever happens, happens.
Well, so this 18-month-old kid gets up to the wolf enclosure. The wolves are there, and they had to put the wolves down.
oh, they did.
Are you? No.
no.
They should have let the
You're
baby
being-
be
you're
raised
just
by the
punking us.
wolves. Come on, man.
Why were they? Yeah, they put all three down. They're like, live as a pack, you die as a pack.
That's right.
Justice for Freya and Harambe.
Twister, Hazel, Freya. Twister, Hazel, Freya.
Twister's nips cost you all.
No, just kidding. They did not put the wolves down.
Oh, thank God. I was going to say, that's not what I
that's hilarious.
heard.
Hilarious.
Well,
very upset.
according to the police and the zoo officials, the kid was unsupervised. So now you had an 18-month-old kid. I mean, the parents were nowhere to be found. The kid was running around on his own.
Yeah.
The parents who were visiting from Lancaster County had moved about 25 to 30 feet away to a seating area and were looking at their phones.
Ah, yes.
Is this anybody's kid? And these two morons are like dunces sitting on the bench staring at their phones. Mm-hmm. Nice, right?
Yeah. And that's the kind of couple that's going to try to sue. Like,
They better not.
Well,
And those wolves better stay alive.
so and for those of us who have kids, an 18-month-old, when a kid is mobile, they're gone. They're gone.
Right.
Yeah.
They're gone.
They're little drunk people getting into all sorts of drama.
Now, I hate seeing a kid on a leash, but I get it. I would never put my kid on a leash. I understand, though.
Yeah.
You put yours in a crate.
That's right. So the zoo was quick to point out a couple things here. The zoo described the wolf's reaction as natural animal behavior. It was not aggressive. Basically, if something small pokes into their space, they're going to investigate with their mouths. Okay? Luckily, the kid didn't get really hurt. The toddler never actually got inside the enclosure. He just put his hand in there. The zoo has multiple layers of protection and clear signs, but they can only do so much if a kid is small enough to squeeze under the fence. Now, here's the aftermath. This isn't just a, lesson learned moment for these two moron parents.
Right.
Oh, it's a legal issue. The parents have been charged with child endangerment.
Okay.
There you go.
okay.
There you go.
The parents have been charged with misdemeanor child endangerment. Now, while zoos' injuries are incredibly rare in the U.S., thanks to strict safety standards, experts are using this as a moment to remind everybody, hey, idiot parents, you are the first line of supervision.
Yeah, I don't think the zoo should ever. Well, I mean, unless a gate's left open and a lion comes walking.
Right, if
out or
there's negligence on the zoo's part.
Yeah, there's got to be something, especially for the pay-to-play zoos or the pay-to-go zoos. There's got to be some sort of like a.
You think that's St. Louis's big? Hey,
It's free.
it's free.
You can't sue us.
Can't sue us.
No, I feel
We're gonna charge you.
there's got to be some sort of waiver on the door when you walk in. You know, like if you're going to be on
No,
camera.
most zoos have explicit rules that kids must be watched at all times
I'm going to some.
because, as we see here, a curious toddler could move a lot faster than you think.
They got all their CYA stuff.
I've gone to some of those roadside zoos. You know, those out on the road, just off
Oh,
the
yes.
interstate, where it's like.
The
Where
permanent
everything's
ones?
on the up and up.
That one
Yeah, it
down
was
in
like one
Tennessee?
where it's like the guy just had like some crocodiles and a few reptiles, and it's the Wild West out there, dude. They were feeding a croc like in this little enclosure, and I'm like, this is. The worker looked like they'd had about 14 minutes of training,
Yes, well,
and 3 separate ICP tattoos on their forearms, and they're just like, "All right, Delilah, who's hungry?" And like this croc comes like barreling out of this little makeshift moat, and I'm like, man, they have it, and they just take this glass partition off, and the croc's like out on the floor in front of everybody. There's just people around it. There's nothing between us and this crocodile except for however many steps back you're willing to take. And I was like, this can't be.
We pass by this zoo all the time, and it's back behind like a tree line, so you can't see anything.
Well,
but they have
people can't see
signs
it. What
for
is it?
everywhere. It is called the Tennessee Safari Park, and I'm so curious because they got a lot of money for billboards.
Looks
I'll tell you
legit.
that. For about
got a nice website.
30 miles all the way back and all the way up.
It's
the
a
highway.
drive-through.
Hey,
It's a drive-through thing, but you're supposed to get out like you take buckets and you go feed the giraffes and you go.
Oh, man.
that's
You
how
have,
Wild Animal Safari out, like it's just north of, just east of Springfield and Stratford. It's one of those, you
Dude.
drive through with your car, you have the bucket, the giraffes put their
What-
head in, you feed them.
have you guys
Stratford?
seen the video of that drive-through safari? I think it's in China, where the mother-in-law gets out
lemurs.
to argue. The mother-in-law gets out of the car to argue with the son-in-law,
Oh,
And
no.
the tiger got
and the
her.
tiger gets her.
Yeah, it's a tiger drive-through. Are you out of your brain? Are you crazy?
Have you seen that video?
That's the biggest cat on the planet.
See if you can pull up that video.
Makes me wonder if the son-in-law knew exactly what buttons to push.
Oh, God.
Hey, let's go through this tiger drive-through.
Well, this one's
No, you're right. I'm not good enough for your daughter. Let's go through this tiger drive-through.
She gets out
And
to
then
argue.
he's just like texting her all the right things.
She gets out to argue, and then a tiger just comes out of whatever
Snags her.
and snags her and drags her.
I did not see that.
Oh, learn.
That's crazy. I don't want to see that.
Well, here's while Moon is pulling it up. Here's a legal expert talking about what kind of trouble parents could get into when they don't watch their kids.
Parents are not off the hook when it comes to closely monitoring their children in spaces of this nature. It's a misdemeanor. They're looking at the potential for up to 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Well, 5 years in prison. That's up to. Oh yeah, here it is. Tiger attacks woman in China.
Well, hang on.
Moon's gonna get it up on the YouTube feed. Watch this.
Okay.
So they are at it's a drive-through safari. Everybody's supposed to be in their cars,
Oh, God.
windows closed. Okay.
It says warning, graphic video.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
So I'm saying warning, graphic video.
Oh, come
Woman
on,
gets out of the
lady.
car. Woman gets out of the car, out of the passenger side, to go argue with the driver.
Who hasn't put it in drive, by the way? He opens his door and
Because
the
he's
car
probably
starts
like,
rolling.
get back in the car, Connie. And here comes
goodbye.
a tiger.
Good-
Goodbye.
And he's like, oh, I'll help you.
What's he gonna do?
you know
He
what?
gets out of the
Maybe
car
I
now.
shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't.
He gets out of the car.
And then the other
Everybody.
woman,
And
the other
now
woman
The
gets out of the car.
ranger is there. Thank goodness.
Go back to when the tiger grabs her.
That's crazy.
And it's right.
Was he
Here
smiling?
we go. And she's arguing, and here comes the tiger. Goodbye.
Also, like, kind of rare to see animals sometimes on a safari like that. So good on them for actually having, like, a moment of viewership.
It's not a dog spray painted?
right.
What's in China? It's probably a bunch of slaves in a tiger costume.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, the best zoo I've ever seen is in Kosovo, and it was this little town, and it had the zoo. You go in there, and it basically had the painted animal kind of scam going on, but it was dogs and cats and chickens and like normal things you see everywhere.
Oh,
that was the zoo.
in China, they have come see the pandas. It's a dude in a panda suit. That they'd get it like Johnny Brock's.
I love seeing
That is-
videos of people that are like working with pandas at the zoo, and they have to have the panda outfit on because they don't want them to acclimate to humans.
Well,
That's
listen,
a job that I wish I had.
I'm glad these
Okay.
parents are being charged.
Yes, I am too. You're endangering your child first. by not watching them.
Yeah, you're
And then
endangering the animals.
You're also endangering the animals, and you're a liability. So yeah, you will be charged.
They got an albino kangaroo.
In Tennessee. Well, next time you're in Tennessee, you can go. All right, here's another animal story for you. And I know Learn hates this. This is
I'm upset by
Heartbreak in North Hollywood.
How many, before you move on,
Please.
how many, I think about how many times I was lost as a child. Like, what child endangerment, our parents really ducked it. Like, by today's standards, I got lost at least 4 times in the 90s. Where the whole town was looking for me at one point.
Really?
And there was always, you hear those stories all the time of like, I think every parent loses their kid like once in the 1900s.
You saying you get a freebie?
You should lose track of
Everybody got
them.
one freebie?
I think every parent should get one. Granted, this was not a great one to have.
This is a pretty big one.
Pretty egregious. I think it counts for both parents. I think dad gets one, mom gets one.
If you get lost at a J.C. Penney, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I mean,
It's
there's predators
situational.
there too. You know, there's wolves there too. Different kind. Much more.
Different kind of predators?
Much more predatory.
Okay, well,
So I don't know, man. I got lost. I wandered off at a softball game. Whole town was looking for me for quite some time, and I went to someone's house and was playing with their dog in their yard. It was an animal situation.
Yeah.
Same thing. Not a wolf.
yeah, but nobody was
It was a
hurt.
lady's dog that somehow I had familiarized myself with this dog at 3 years old, still on a diaper. Found my way to this lady's house, climbed the fence, and was playing with this dog under the porch. And they were looking for me for like 4 or 5 hours. Police were
Yeah,
involved.
Obviously not looking very hard.
I don't think my parents lost me. Not that I can remember.
There used to be this restaurant called Mississippi Delta in West Frankfort, Illinois, and across the street was a petting zoo. And my mom would go there.
She's gone.
What?
You got to be gone. Little you seeing a petting zoo?
Oh yeah, we went. And I wasn't little. I mean, I was like grade school.
I was 23.
I
I was
my
23
30s.
years old.
At least they
But
knew
my-
where your magnets were.
My girlfriends and we walked over there because my friend Danielle, her mom used to work at Mississippi Delta, and so we walked across, and they had emus. And the emu, we got a little too close to that emu, and that thing snapped at us, and it was terrifying. So, kids are dumb, and we love animals. And
yeah,
you're
but
gonna
your
go-
mom knew where you were.
I don't think she did. It was the 90s.
Okay, but it was. Oh, she's not here. She's got to be at the petting zoo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They knew where to
Across
find you.
the street. It was closed. We shouldn't have been there. It was not the right scenario for us to be by the emus. Like, we broke in.
Brent, I mean, that's what I said too. Up to 5 years. It
was an emu
seems
heist.
very excessive. Up to 5 years for these parents. The goal is to teach the parents not destroy the kid forever.
Right.
what
Find them deeply and then maybe ban them from the zoo for like a while and then hope that they just get off their damn phones. I don't know.
Your phone. You're at the
What are you
zoo.
doing? Look at the animals.
Look at the animals.
Or maybe the best punishment is making them just put their hand through the fence.
That's a good
See what
idea
happens.
too.
Yeah. 10 minutes. Timer starts now. Go.
See what happens.
Are they going to clean up?
I never had my kid.
poop?
I never lost my kids. Like we never really had a moment where I was like, "Oh my God, where's the girl?"
Well, you're a good parent.
You've never had a panic moment.
No.
In a store, at a game,
Did your wife?
just even in the house where you were like watching the kids. Maybe she was gone. and
I mean,
you're
I'm
like,
sure there were little moments, but I don't
know where the kids are
I
right
honestly
now.
don't remember any like sheer panic moments.
Did your wife though? Did she have panic moments?
No.
And you were just hanging out on a bench.
Not, and it could have happened.
My friend is a cop, and my other friend went there for Easter a few years ago, and the girls were probably like 7 or 8, and they knew. I guess he kept like a little bit of cash in like the cup holder of his car, and they just decided they wanted to go to Walmart and buy Easter candy, and they woke up early Easter morning and just took off. Went and got in the car, got the money. He said, "Got a knock on the door." 9 o'clock, it was police, and they were like, "Hey, we found your daughter's walking down the side of the interstate." And he's a cop. His job is to find kids, and it's like kids just do stuff
I
sometimes.
know, 'cause kids are dumb.
But he didn't know, so he didn't have a panic moment.
He didn't have a panic moment, but
You get the panic moment when
I
they
bet he
tell
was
you your kid
pissed.
is out. Oh my God.
he
The only
had a-
time I think I lost, I remember losing a kid was in one of them haystack mazes, at the
Yeah.
at the thing. And it was like, well, man, it's been a long time. He didn't come out, did he? No, I don't think so. He didn't come out the front. He's not on the top. Well, he got lost in there.
Help me. It's dark.
Yeah, then I go, hey, one of you guys got to go find your brother. You got to go figure this out. He's probably in there crying. And
Yeah.
Sure enough, he was.
Sure.
He was lost. But, I mean, I knew the general vicinity, so I was just kind of like, well, I can't get in there.
Now, Rafe, I'm sure it did happen,
right.
but it was not enough where I remember like sheer panic.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have had
Because
that.
I'm a great parent.
Nothing like my mom losing Clark in the zoo. That was the best.
Yeah.
I'm around.
I haven't had
Like a
that,
hawk.
but I've definitely had. I bet you have, dude. I bet there's a public pool situation. There's somewhere where you lost track of the kids and you were probably like, you may not have had sheer panic, but you had a timer went off in your head where you're like, I've got about 3 minutes to locate them before I have to get someone else involved.
Yeah, 573.
And you do not want to do that.
Rizz is a helicopter parent. Probably followed the kids around with a drone. Never lost them. That's me.
Wow.
Or he just never took them any place where they could get lost anyway.
That's a good
Or
one,
I
too.
could be a psychopath and they did lose the kid and didn't panic.
That sounds
That sounds
a little more pliable.
Get out of here.
I mean, there is a voice. There is a voice in you going.
Kids are
"Everything's gonna
never
be
lost
okay."
if you're never looking for them.
And that's true, too.
What's Rizz's favorite or famous statement? You know, you can always create a new one.
That's right.
It's not a big deal.
You love something, let it go.
If it
Comes
loves-
back to you, it was
if it
always
loves-
yours. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's your kid.
If it loves you, it'll
That's
come
not
back.
a
Kid is
quote about
gone.
your kids. Oh, yes, it is.
Hey, your kid is
What do
gone.
you love more than your kids?
Your kid's on a milk carton now.
That's a psychopath. No, I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything like that.
Because you're an absent dad.
That's not true.
Meals was taking them everywhere.
Oh.
We know the truth.
I didn't change any diapers. That was it. Anyway,
I hope she texts over like 10 different times you lost the children.
text her. Text her.
Okay.
Did you guys ever panic losing the kids?
No, you know what? We did have a rule, or I had a rule.
My kids are chipped.
So my, with phase 2, the younger section of kids who are now teenagers, when they were little, I told them, hey, if we're out and about, because I was out and about with them a lot by myself, and I said, hey, if you hear me say moving on, that's it. You have 3 seconds for
Moving
me.
on.
You have 3 seconds for me to be in this spot, and I will be moving on. And if you hear those words and choose not to move on with me, that's on you. And it wasn't like I wasn't trying to instill fear or any of that. It was just like a seriousness of, hey, stay with me.
Oh, no, I would do hey, I guess, all right, you have 10 seconds to move or else you're living here.
Right, but I would say, and to this day, like if we're out, they're 16 and 17. If I'm out and I go, moving on, like I do not pay attention. I turn and I am moving on, and it is on you to get moving. And they were really good about it.
Did you text my wife?
Riz, she just texted me over and she said, you forgot about Thatcher. You haven't seen him in 10
the
years.
third kid.
Talk about
My
him all
third
the
kid.
time.
We don't talk about him.
Okay, well,
He's still
Your
somewhere in
illegitimate
Faust.
child?
He's still somewhere in Faust Park. I don't know.
Oh, no.
We'll see what she says.
All right, so I want to talk about psychopath. This guy here. This is a story out of North Hollywood. 25-year-old guy's facing some serious charges after a violent domestic outburst led to the death of a defenseless bunny named Momo.
Momo the bunny.
Momo the bunny. So according to the police, the incident happened back on the night of February 11th. Prosecutors say Nicholas Hart was living with his girlfriend at the time when things took a dark turn during a domestic dispute. Nicholas stomped on the 2-month-old rabbit in a fit of rage.
Whoa.
What a D-bag.
That is viciously bad.
This is a psychopath.
And then to make it worse, he put the animal in a bag and threw it out the window.
What was,
second-story apartment.
there is no reason to do this, but what was his stupid reason? What was the problem?
He was just fighting with his chick.
I hate this person.
Now, this guy ain't just walking away from this. He's been hit with a laundry list of charges. I don't care if it's a bunny or what. Felony animal cruelty, domestic violence misdemeanors, violating, 3 counts of a court order that told him to stay away from the chick. Court not taking any chances when it comes to animals. According to the criminal charges, he is strictly prohibited from owning, caring for, or even being in the possession of any animal moving forward. You are banned. Imagine Learn's banned from touching animals.
Ugh.
You are not allowed to pet anything.
wow.
From this moment on.
That's actually like the only thing that would bother me with a punishment. You can't touch any more animals. Can't love any animals.
How does that work, though? How does that work?
How do they like police
Like
that?
if you're a sex offender, you're on a list, and I can look it up and see if you're in my neighborhood. That whole thing. Like, how does it work? I don't go to a pet store and they're like, well, let's check the.
Do not let this man in.
Have you stomped
You're on the
a
database.
Stomped
You're on
on
the
a
do not
bunny
pet
register?
list.
The douchebag database.
Yeah, like get out of here.
You're on the do not pet list. Get out of here,
How are you
Carl.
supposed to check that? It's an invisible list. It sounds
It's a good
tough,
point.
but it ain't nothing.
Just a regular cop walking his beat going, wait a minute.
Hey,
You
excuse
look
me,
like
sir.
that one guy.
Can
You're
you
not
show me
supposed
your license to pet?
You're not supposed to. No, it's as if you were banned from every Walmart, and you're caught in a Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they're going to be looking, but if you are caught in one, you are going to be in more trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to get in trouble to be in trouble. And that is not a deterrent.
Well, this guy sounds like he has no self-control with his anger.
Well, it's also like what do they say when a kid is prone to hurting animals? It's a look into their future
Right, to be a murderer.
to be a serial killer.
By the way, did you see that it says Hart faces up to 8 years in state prison?
Yeah,
Dying.
yeah, they are.
Good.
Yeah, man.
I feel so
Serious.
bad. Animals don't know what's going on, and then they're just they walk by somebody who is a human being with a lot of issues, and then next thing you know, they're dead. It's terrible.
I mean,
It makes it worse when you know the name of the bunny.
It does. Momo.
You're right.
If it was a nameless, faceless bunny, it
Yeah,
would've-
eating your tomatoes, then
Well, Stray Rescue's coming in later today with, Wolf Wednesday, and so I follow them on
Me
the
too,
socials.
dude.
And did you see the arrow?
I've seen
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
the arrow.
And the bullet. He was
Yes,
shot too.
somebody was
Yeah.
hunting this sweet dog, not who's coming in today. This dog, there was an arrow dog that happened a couple years ago who is completely fine. But then somebody else hunting these dogs. Like, what type of psycho a-hole
were they
do you have
hunting
to
the
be?
dog, or was it like an accident?
No, it was a
It had
hunting
an arrow and a bullet in it.
Oh,
Right?
God. Death penalty.
death penalty. Yeah, or we get to shoot arrows at you like it's freaking Game of Thrones with what's his face. Like, terrible. Hate people like this.
Death penalty.
Well, there were a couple like that. They've been posting lately, like raising money for these dogs, and I'm like, there was one that's foot was just missing,
I know, I saw that with the bone sticking
and
out.
the bones were still out. And I was like,
It hurts me so
who
much.
did this to this? Like, who does that, man?
A monster.
That's crazy.
And I don't need to be in a society where those people are walking around. So
Same.
get them out of here.
Bye.
Get them out of here.
Go
Send
to
'em to
A-Hole Island.
Animal Abuse Island.
Animal abuse coming to the CW this
And
fall.
once we fill up the island, we nuke it and then
it's done.
fill it up again.
Well, it's gone now because we've nuked it. So.
Well, no, we'll just nuke the people.
Oh, okay.
The island will still exist.
Throw them in a volcano or something.
I'm fine with that.
I don't
too.
want the nukes out. Let's just volcano. Drop them in a helicopter over volcano. Boo! They drop in. Bye.
Always send them to another planet. I'm fine with that too. Now we have the technology. Artemis 2 is on its way back. We learned so much, guys. Did you guys see the pictures, the new pictures
I did.
from the Artemis Orion spacecraft? So you would think that with all the pictures coming back from Artemis, the flat Earth debate is over. Flat Earth debate is over, right?
Wrong.
Wrong.
No way.
These idiots are digging in.
it's not proof.
I don't see curvature.
Zero proof.
Looks like a disc to me.
No, there's a new picture that, it is a stunning picture. It's a high-def shot from the spacecraft titled Hello World. Let's see if you can look up a picture called Hello World. Remember the blue marble photo from 1972?
Oh, yeah.
This is the new one. This is the new version of that.
Yeah.
It is a stunning picture. And look how amazing that is. That picture.
We have a beautiful world.
You go, oh, there's the world. There's Earth.
Everything you've ever known or done is there.
Is there.
It's crazy.
It's there. It's a crystal clear view of a very round Earth, complete with the glowing green auroras at the poles, the deep blue of the Atlantic. Again, it's basically the 2026 version of the iconic. Look up at the top.
Carl
Look
Sagan.
at the top of the auroras up there.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
A little too convenient.
Well, This should end the flat Earth debate, but no. No. While most of the internet is cheering,
It's flat to me like
the
a
diehard flat earthers are already calling foul, claiming CGI,
Ah, Lord.
green screens, fisheye lenses.
I think these flat earthers just want a free ride up to space to be proven
To
wrong.
be left?
Like
Well,
this
one
is
of
all
them
just
did
the
that.
long game.
One of them did that. I think he died in that little rocket. Don't
Oh,
you think?
the guy who
did.
made it himself.
Well, he made it himself.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about that.
Well, I'm just saying that was that's what he wanted.
He did.
He didn't
You're
go
right.
up on a Bezos penis. He went up just to
went up-
he made in himself.
yeah.
Famous last words of, "Up, I was wrong."
I was wrong, and then that was it.
Listen, man, I think it's fine. I think we let him be. I'm not here to destroy anybody's thoughts or
What?
understandings of the world.
We have
Listen,
to destroy their thoughts because they'll be president one day, and then we're all going to have to believe
be honest,
it.
I think it's a what do you call it? It's a
Victimless crime.
no, it's a sign. It's
sign of what?
It's a way to identify.
Of stupidity.
Well, for them, it's their part of a club.
That's what I'm saying. And
I think it's their part. They're part of a.
Their tribe.
Listen,
It's their tribe.
If I'm having a really, really deep philosophical conversation, or maybe a theological conversation, some other stuff, and somebody drops a flat Earth thing, I'm going to say, oh, okay. Because now that's a good piece of information that I need to know that
It's
you
their
believe.
religion.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I think it's a good identifier. We can all categorize.
No, you're making a good point. It's just
I
no
would
worse
rather
than
know.
people who think the Earth is 4,000 years old to me.
I would
know what
rather
I mean?
know that somebody believes it.
There's people who think that too.
Yeah, well, there's also. Have you heard of the hollow Earth theory?
Oh yeah,
what is
That
that?
is real.
It also,
Oh, yeah.
It's
it
just
also,
confetti down there.
birds aren't real.
I got a couple that are
There's some good
that
ones.
are good ones.
it's also proof that you have a tremendous amount of minutes, which means you probably don't have a tremendous amount of problems. So that's another.
Listen, it turns out when
personality
when you
identifier.
are committed to a conspiracy, even a literal photo from space will not change your mind.
Yeah.
It's how they.
You mean evidence? Yes.
It's how they identify. It's their group, and if you take away
Well, you've
the
seen
main tenet of their group,
Yeah.
it's no longer a group,
You and I watched the documentary where they tried to shoot a laser
which is amazing.
And-
it's what's behind the curve, beyond the curve.
beyond the curve
Yeah.
where they tried to shoot a laser across Earth
And
to
they
prove
keep-
it was flat
they
and
keep
that there
proving
was
the
no
other.
curvature, and they 100% empirically proved the opposite.
All right.
And then they said that was a setup. You know what I mean? Because it's all confirmation bias. Like whatever you believe, go in believing, you're only going to dig in.
Right,
further.
and it's sad.
Right, but
It is sad.
It is sad, but again, I would like to know that, and therefore, I can approach that person knowing that anything that I do that they don't like, they're going to consider a conspiracy against them.
Okay.
Well, okay,
That
so
tracks. That makes sense.
there are a couple weird ones here. Like, so there is the hollow Earth theory.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of this one, Learn?
No, tell me.
So this one's a classic.
That we're just a candy shell?
Hollow Earth, the kingdom of Argatha.
Whoa. This is
Okay, so
awesome.
it's not just hollow. There is a central sun inside our Earth.
The core.
So the holy grail for this theory is a diary entry from Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a famous polar explorer. And theorists claim he flew into a hole at the North Pole back in 1947 and met an advanced race of beings who were worried about our use of nuclear weapons.
Okay.
And there's a weird historical overlap here. High-ranking Nazis were obsessed with the occult and sent expeditions to Tibet and Antarctica looking for Argatha,
I smell a new Indiana Jones movie.
an
Me too.
underground kingdom where the master race allegedly originated. So that's the kingdom of Argatha in Hollow Earth. Then, of course, there's the birds aren't real.
which was
What did you see? The other thing that's neat about Lieutenant Byrd is that he came back.
Admiral
He was
Byrd.
on a TV show talking about his experiencing seeing new lands that is not on maps or whatever. And then the next year, NASA was created. So they're trying to cover up
Coincidence?
everything to make it all fake. That's all I'm saying.
the trouble with the proven wrong conspiracies is that it's such good like cloud cover for the real ones, for the ones that like are probable.
Well, I mean, there's your project, MK Ultras, which were actually
Right.
things that happened.
All the ones that I think are being hidden and covered up are so easy to be hidden and cover up because all those people have to do is say, well, and just spread more conspiracies.
Okay, so
you know what I
you
mean?
gotta flood the market.
It's just you flood the market. It's cloud cover for all the stuff that is
that is
being
real.
done.
So the birds aren't real. One which we've talked about before. This was a comedy skit by somebody back in 2017, and the lore he created was so detailed, people believe it still, even though the guy's like, it was a comedian.
Yeah.
It's from Springfield.
Really?
Yeah, his name is Peter McIndo. Peter McIndo. Is he from Springfield?
If I remember right, yeah.
And this theory was so detailed.
Yeah.
That people are like, okay, he's right. He's right.
I think about it. Every time I see a bird, I'm like, oh, that bird's not real, guy. And even though I don't believe that at all, I still have it run through my head.
So the theory claims that between 1959 and 2001, the CIA used a fleet of 120 specifically outfitted B-52 bombers to systematically decommission over 12 billion real birds with a poisonous spray, replacing them with micro-robotic drones. Now, why do birds poop on cars? To track them with liquid tracking.
Interesting.
Okay. Why do they sit on power lines?
That's how they
Charging.
charge.
That's
Yeah.
how they charge up.
Makes sense.
Why do they migrate? To go to the factory for software updates. Psh, boom.
Boom. Roasted.
Boom.
That's crazy.
Now, this is actually an anti-conspiracy. By acting like they believe something obviously absurd, the followers highlight how misinformation spreads. But here's the kicker. A 2021 study showed that about 2 to 3% of people who follow the movement eventually start to wonder if there's a kernel of truth to it.
Dude, tell you
So
what.
that's, people are nuts.
Tell you what. You're looking for a business idea? You want to just sit at home and figure out a business? Just start using AI to develop conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory. It will get super creative, I'm sure, creative enough to plant seeds, and then you just make fake videos.
Well, you want to hear another one?
You could make a conspiracy theory YouTube channel and just crank out a new one a day.
You mean like stupiracy?
Well, that's
Well, my
about real
conspiracy is
conspiracies.
debunking.
You could start
Is
making
debunking
them.
things.
You and McKernan.
Okay, so
I'm
here's
saying
another one.
you could make up conspiracies yourself.
Here's another one. I never heard of this one until this morning. The moon is a hollow spacecraft. The moon is a hollow spacecraft.
Well, it is a spacecraft. Did you hear what that Artemis guy said? It was going around. It was big viral. He's saying he's like, we're in a spaceship right now, but I'm looking at Earth and I'm realizing that Earth is just a spaceship. And we're all in it together.
We're just floating around. No, this is the proponents of this theory believe the moon is a giant metallic hollowed out sphere brought here by extraterrestrials for future humans to act as a surveillance station or a stabilizer for Earth's tides.
It's a Death Star.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody watched Star Wars and was like, yeah, I'll run with that.
Well,
Here's the evidence.
prove me wrong.
The evidence is during the Apollo 12 mission, NASA crashed a lunar module's ascent stage into the moon's surface. The seismic vibrating lasted for over an hour. Conspiracy theorists cling to the phrase, the moon rang like a bell, claiming a solid rock wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Only a hollow metal hull would.
There's a crack in it. It's the Liberty Moon. It's crazy. Put a big bolt in it.
Some even think the moon is an incubation chamber for a giant space-dwelling creature.
A space chicken.
It's the moon egg theory,
Xenu.
that the moon is an egg. Dude.
And the
That is
giant
a
space
good
chicken's
one.
going to come out, and then
And then what? Then look
the
out.
chicken just
Bro.
orbits us.
That'd
I've
be a
never heard that
trip
one.
to look up in the sky and the moon just
yellow.
cracks open.
They were right.
Cooks on the sun.
A big bird comes out.
They
That'd
were
be
right.
sweet.
Okay, now we all heard about the Denver airport as the Illuminati headquarters.
Yes, I believe this.
You believe this one?
Yep. It's a super weird airport, dude. And there's something going on.
I've
underneath.
never been to this airport. So if you've ever had a layover in Denver,
I'll be there this weekend.
theorists say it's the most suspicious place on Earth.
It is strange.
I mean, it is weird. The stuff they started out with there, and I don't know. There's a lot of
what you mean?
crazy.
Well, the airport.
Like the murals and everything in there.
Yep.
Nuts.
Well, the theory is the airport wasn't built for planes. It was built as a massive underground bunker for the global elite to hide in during the apocalypse.
during the atomic era, right?
And
Okay,
the evidence here is
that might be true.
You heard of Lucifer, right?
Of course I have. The Mustang? Yes.
Lucifer, there's a 32-foot tall blue horse, a statue
Yeah.
with glowing red eyes that actually killed its creator when a piece fell on him.
Yes. Doomed.
The airport used to have and still has some very intense apocalyptic murals featuring soldiers in gas masks and crying children. And some people claim that if you look at the runways from above, the whole layout is shaped like a swastika.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, so let's begin. You said it was a bunker for rich people during the potential apocalypse of the 50s, the nuclear standoff, the initial Cold War, which is totally plausible.
Sure.
Right? I mean, it sounds right.
Okay.
So it got turned into...
Well, it's Illuminati.
Turned into an airport.
It
What
also
are they
has
using it for?
Specifically for the Illuminati.
Yeah, and it's also for trafficking because they have the highway that connects from there to Springfield. And, like that big highway that's underground that is for human trafficking.
Well, and the Denver airport staff actually leans into the whole thing. Like they put up signs during renovations saying things like, what are we doing? A, building a lizard person lair, or B, remodeling the food court.
I love it.
See, again, you flood the market with wild ideas so it all sounds
I
ridiculous.
think Colorado has a good time with all of this.
Everybody's high. And then, okay, so here's another one that people still believe to this day. Paul McCartney was replaced in 1966.
Yeah.
The Paul is dead theory.
Sure.
That's a true one.
So the theory is back in November of 1966, Paul McCartney allegedly died in a car crash. To avoid a global tragedy and keep the money rolling in, the Beatles supposedly replaced him with a lookalike named William Shears Campbell.
Yep.
Old Billy Shears.
Campbell.
The fans have spent decades analyzing album covers for clues. Like, okay, on the Abbey Road.
He's barefoot.
On the Abbey Road cover, Paul's the only one walking barefoot and out of step with the others,
And he's smoking a cigarette.
representing a corpse. Sergeant Pepper, there's a hand over his head in the cover art, which some cultures view as a sign of death. Also, if you play Revolution 9 backward, theorists claim you could hear "Turn Me On, Dead Man."
Confirmation bias. Much. I mean, this is a long play.
But have you seen the side-by-sides of William and Paul?
Yeah.
Who, Billy Shears?
Yeah. It's pretty close.
I don't. Do they look alike?
They do look alike, but
But
he
do they
also
sound
got
alike and
plastic
also
Look up
play the
Billy Shears.
Beatles?
Look up Billy Shears.
Yeah, they claim he got plastic surgery, too, to even help.
So
even
the
more.
theory suggests the Beatles were so guilty about the cover-up, they left breadcrumbs for the fans to find. And listen, the new Paul's been around for 60 years now, meaning fake Paul has written more hits than real Paul ever
Right.
did.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was quite the convenient switch.
right.
Oh, hey, you look just like him. Well, I play just like him too, and I write songs and I perform and I do all this.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the initial. This is young
Billy Shears?
Billy Shears.
Why replace Paul to then break up?
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's a good point.
this is
But
not-
also, why did he switch from light strings
Well,
to heavy strings?
This was 1966.
Just kidding.
The Beatles didn't break up till 1969, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so you got three. So the Beatles weren't around long.
Maybe Billy wasn't fun to be around. That's
9
why
years,
they
I
broke
thought.
up.
Maybe that is the reason.
I mean, they did the 10 years in Germany, and then it was 9 years
You, sir,
as.
are no Paul.
Right. So 1966, the money was rolling in. Mm-hmm. This was.
I mean, that's quite something to pull off in the 60s, to be
It's
honest.
actually the original lyrics of "Do you want to know a secret? Do da do. This guy isn't actually Paul." A lot of people don't know that.
I feel like it would be hard enough to pull off in 2026 with all the plastic
Maybe.
surgery
Right.
and all that kind of
I
stuff.
didn't even have that back then.
I mean,
have-
No,
Were they
it'd be
cloning
easier to
back
pull
then?
off back then.
We need some
Way
smaller.
easier.
with
Yeah.
the sound though, with a putting a performer. I mean, I think you guys are giving a little too much, not enough credit to performance, to music performance, especially in the 60s. You think
some
I can?
smaller.
I couldn't find anybody to
The
replace your
Beatles
voice.
did. The Beatles had and their studio magic was so innovative and creative. They could have done whatever they wanted to.
I don't agree.
I want some smaller ones though. My friend, buddy Nate Craig's a comedian, and he has a theory. He doesn't believe in artichokes.
What?
Like,
I mean, I've eaten
like
an artichoke.
but he's like, I don't think that they're not real. I've held an artichoke. I just don't think they're in the dip. He thinks the dip is a scam. And I was like, all right, I can run with this. He made some good points.
He makes some good points.
There's artichoke hearts in the dip.
He goes, artichokes. He goes, it's all outside.
I see
He
a lot
goes,
of
There's
spinach.
nothing inside an artichoke. It's 200% outside. He goes, it's the hardest substance in the world. And he's like, you know how much carbon footprint it takes to boil down an artichoke to get it soft enough to actually eat it? And he's like, you got to burn a whole drum of oil just to do that? And the dip's still $4? And he's like, no way. He's like, there's no way there's actual artichokes in
You
artichoke
buy a can of artichoke hearts. I didn't even cut it up and you
And
put it in
those
the
are
dip.
soft. You don't
Those
eat
are
the
soft.
outer
Those are
leaves.
soft.
Yeah, you put them in vinegar for a while.
They're not real, dude.
You ever eaten it?
He goes,
like,
you feel like a pine cone. He
I
goes,
make those
we
at
don't
home,
eat pine
artichokes
cones.
like that.
yeah, so you ever eat it like you're supposed to? You scrape your teeth, like you pine
Yeah,
cone.
At this
butter.
point, he goes, an artichoke is a pine cone and a flower. Guess what we don't eat? Pine cones or flowers. But we
We
eat
eat flowers.
artichokes?
There's edible flour.
I like
What a
buddy's
fancy-
I love that
insane,
you
man.
guys are
Go to Louis,
entertaining
dude.
the
I think
moon
they
is
eat little
hollow and you
flowers.
can't
Your
get behind
buddy's
this
insane.
artichoke.
That's more feasible. The
I'm
moon is
offended.
hollow.
The
and
moon
Paul
is
is dead.
definitely hollow. I don't believe this artichoke thing.
I'm
one
just
bit.
saying I like
I don't-
little,
the
I want
artichoke
little
theory is dumb.
conspiracy theories. I like to work my way around something small.
All right, listen, we gotta take a break, but first.
Artichokes aren't real.
All right, Team Rizz Member of the Day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score their famous tacos for only $1. $1 each after the Cards score 8 or more runs all season long at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from lovely New Haven. Love New Haven. Brooke Clemma is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. You've been up to New Haven
Yes.
a bunch. You guys have played up there.
We have. I really wish that the little brewery that was there was still around.
Yeah, the canoe
paddle
place.
stop.
Paddle stop.
Yeah.
I know, the canoe place.
The canoe place. That's all right.
Brooke has been a podcast weirdo since the show started. Hasn't missed an episode since. She and her husband attend many Rizz Show events, as many as they can, and they finally met the crew at Rizz Show game night. Brooke says, my favorite is when they're arguing and laughing and things go awry. I love that Learn has her lady opinion on the show. Her cackle is the cherry on top.
Thanks.
Cackle.
I do have a cackle.
Brooke Clemma from New Haven is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Get super sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with crap on celebrities, and I got a fun little game for us to all play. Iconic movie quotes that are often misquoted. I'll read you the movie quote, and you tell me if it is the true movie quote or is it the misquote.
Ooh,
I know, and
I
I
live for this.
I got the clips to go along with it. All right, Learn, what do you got?
Happy anniversary to the Steve Miller Rock Hall drama. We got some audio from that, and it's pretty fantastic to listen to again.
I forgot about that.
I did too. Energy up and shine down. Savannah Guthrie returns to TV, and there are rules. And I also have a fun little game to play at the end of Crap On called Guess Their Age.
Oh, so you want to do the shine down thing? Talk about, them coming to the
Yeah, I'm going to
little
talk about
tiny
that.
show?
Yeah.
I think we're going to play a little pressure luck today.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Hot ticket.
Hot ticket.
Give me a hot ticket. All right, all that in your porno birthday. Next, stay there. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line. 314-649-DUMB. The Bud Light Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. So yesterday there was this big Shinedown announcement. Shinedown's playing a pretty small place for
Yeah, the factory.
playing the factory. I didn't want to mow your lawn. I don't know you're
Small
Go ahead and mow
place.
it.
talk about it, but
Mow it up.
Shinedown's doing the Enterprise Center. Normally when they come to town.
So this will be September 7th.
Yeah.
And they got Dance Kid Dance,
Yeah.
Act 2, with
Yeah.
special guests Winona Fighter.
Well, anyway, it's going to be a hot ticket. That show's going to sell out pretty much immediately, but we will have your tickets today, and we're going to play Pressure Luck. It's been a while since we've done this game. So this is a game where Moon will ask you a common knowledge question. So we think. And you will have 7 seconds to answer the question. If you get the question right, boom, you're going to shine down at the factory.
Yeah.
If you get it wrong, Moon, what's happening?
Well, you give your phone number out on air.
That's right.
And you lay it on the line, and who knows? We have a really kind listenership. Obviously, number
Nope,
one.
that's not true.
Oh,
People are brutal. And you will be getting dong pics and pictures of what goes on in the toilet.
Yeah.
that seems to be a common theme
Right.
in past losers.
So are you, hey, for Shinedown, guys, Shinedown at the factory.
Shine down or text up.
Hot ticket.
Very hot ticket.
Hot ticket. So press your luck. You want to put your phone number on the line. Also, we'll talk to Chris Kerber. Bad news for the Blues last night. And we're also going to talk to our friend from Swing Along Monkey Rescue. She's been here before, almost a year to the day. Texanne.
My girl.
Texanne, who her and Monkey Man Dan brought the monkeys for Learn's birthday.
Last year.
Last year. Yeah, almost a year. I mean, a little more than a year ago. But she's doing something with a charity called Thin Line Retreat, and we'll chat about that. It's about PTSD, so it's a cool thing she's doing. And Texanne's going to come in and talk about it. Is it monkey therapy?
I don't know. She just said animal therapy.
Animal therapy.
We'll find out.
Okay, we'll find out.
I thought you meant like it's a monkey ranch for monkeys with PTSD.
Well, it could be.
It could be. We don't know.
From what I'm understanding here,
I do not believe it's that.
Okay.
I believe it's for veterans.
That's cool.
But there
yeah,
could
it's
be
for
monkey
veterans.
vets.
It's
There
for
could be monkey
veterans and
vets. I don't
first
know.
responders. It's for veterans and first responders who are suffering from PTSD, and she's doing this thing with the Monkey Rescue and Thin Line Retreat. So you told her she's not to bring any monkeys here, correct?
Well, I didn't specifically outlaw. I just assumed it was implied.
Is she bringing any fruit snacks
That she hides in her
sleeve?
cleave. I don't know.
Love her.
All right, let's play this little game.
For me.
here. Let's play this little game here before we get to crap on celebrities. So, we love quoting movies, right? Here on the show, we're cinephiles, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're cinephiles, and you might not have realized you've been reciting some of the most iconic movie quotes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a couple movies here, and I will read you an iconic quote from the movie, and you tell me if that's right or wrong.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with who's seen the movie Saw.
I have.
You guys all seen Saw?
No. I have not seen any
I've
of
seen
the
Saw.
Saw.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's been a long time ago, though.
So does he say, I want to play a game, or do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
That's what I think I
or
remember.
I want to play a game.
I want to play a game.
Man.
What does he
He's
say?
on his little tricycle.
Does
I want to
Jigsaw
play a
say?
game.
Yeah.
What does Jigsaw say?
Well, he's a
I
sweetheart.
think he says, I want to play a game.
I think as a sweetheart, he's going to allow them to choose. So he's
Do
saying,
you want to play a
want
game?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not going to force
Okay.
anybody.
Let's hear what he says.
I want to play a game.
I want to
I
play
wanna
a game.
play-
Why would
game.
he be so mean? You think he'd be nice?
All right, Silence of the Lambs. Is it hello, Clarice? Or is it good evening, Clarice?
I'm going to say it's good evening because I always quote hello, and that's probably wrong.
Hello,
Hello, Clarice.
Clarice.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be bringing it up if it wasn't something that we thought.
Good evening, Clarice.
Let's say
Good
good evening.
evening.
Let's say good evening.
I'll stick with hello.
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 Hello, I want to know you.
Clarice.
What do you think,
I
Rafe?
remember Hannibal Lecter being cockneyed.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to sweep your chimney and eat your liver with some fava beans.
Is it hello or good evening, Clarice?
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening, Terry.
There it is. Good evening.
I thought you might like your drawings back, Doctor.
Hello.
His voice.
Hello, hello. Clarice? Who's the governor? Not nearly as scary.
No,
Why did we get the hello? Hello.
I don't know. Hello.
How did that change?
Not sure.
Is it you're going to need a bigger boat?
I think
or-
he says it later on the phone when he escapes. When she gets on the phone, he says, hello, Clarice.
All right, from Jaws. You're going to need a bigger boat, or we're going to need a bigger boat?
I think it's we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, because I think it's his boat, so he's gonna say we,
Yeah.
right? Because it's the captain. It's not old boy's boat. Isn't it the captain that says it?
No.
Hello, Captain. We're
It's
going to
not?
need a bigger
No, I
I
boat.
believe
It's
Richard
Roy Scheider.
Dreyfuss- Oh,
It's Roy Scheider says it.
I think it's your.
Then it's your. If he's saying it, then I think it's your.
We're going to need a bigger boat, or you're going to need a bigger boat?
Let's go with your.
All right, here's Jaws.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
You're going to
You're
need a
gonna
bigger
need a
boat. All right, is it Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore, or Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore, or Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas
Oh,
anymore.
well,
Oh, I have a feeling.
that was so long ago.
The Wizard of
I
Oz,
have a feeling.
1939.
Yeah,
I
a
have a
while
feeling.
back, 1939.
Yeah, that sounds like her type of delivery too.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I have
That's
a
it.
feeling.
Or Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I have a feeling.
Yeah, it sounds
Nobody
more
was saying
poetic.
I don't think. That's like
You're right.
laxed
You're
English.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's well, Rafe, what do you think?
Feeling.
Well, she says feeling in both. Or think.
I have a feeling.
I have a feeling. All right. Well, here's Dorothy.
Okay.
Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Oh.
I love that movie so much.
Okay.
Holds up.
Makes me feel like when I hear it or see it, I go back to being a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those movies for sure.
All right. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Which is right? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Or magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all?
Magic mirror.
Magic Mirror.
It's the one we always get wrong.
Because this is one of those, the Mandela effects.
Yes.
I mean, all of this is really. But this is one where I'm like, yeah, because
This
it
is a
used to
big
be
one.
mirror, mirror on the wall. who's
I've
fairest of
I've
them all.
always heard mirror, mirror on the wall.
Same. And then
Or does she say magic mirror on
it's
the wall?
Magic Mirror. It's so silly.
All right. Here's this bitch.
What?
What wouldst thou know, my queen?
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all?
Yeah. No mirror, mirror.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's so strange.
It is.
All right. What about the famous Forrest Gump saying about the chocolates, the box of
Life's
chocolates?
like a box
What does he
of
really say?
chocolates, my mother always saying.
Mama said, life is like a box of chocolates.
You never know.
You never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get.
Is it that he doesn't say like, right? Life is a box of chocolates? Is that the...
Yeah, what's the...
Is
what's
it
the
life
question?
was like a box of chocolates? You never know what you're gonna get. Or Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Mama always
Mama always-
said.
You never know what you're
No,
gonna
I'm
get.
gonna say get rid of Mama.
Oh.
Life is like. No,
Well,
Mama
my
said.
mama always said.
Yeah, Mama always said.
Mama
Life
always
is like-
said.
What would Danzig? I wonder what he would think.
Well, because
Mama.
that was one of the repeated themes. He says Mama said, or Mama always said multiple times, right? I thought
Mama
that was one of the...
always
That was
said.
one of the... Yeah, it was about stacking the...
All right, here's Forrest Gump.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
That's right.
By the way,
Thank you.
the greatest piece of trivia with Forrest Gump at all is, it all just seems like it magically happened or was planned the way that it was. His whole accent came after they filmed The Kid.
Yeah.
So the kid, this little Alabama kid that they picked, that they cast for the bus scene, and the one that runs, he spoke like that. He had that cadence to his speech, and there's even like a clip of Tom Hanks standing there, kind of watching him and observing, and then saying, "Hey, I think I should
Match with this
I
kid.
think I should match that and see what happens."
Yeah.
And I don't know if they had to refilm a couple things here and
No,
there,
it worked.
but he matched the kid's cadence, and it became, the character tone. Which is so cool.
All right, Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come, or if you build it, he will come.
He will come.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
he. This is another one of those dumb ones that switch somehow.
I know.
He or they?
He.
It's all about his
He.
daddy.
He will come.
And it's Leota's ASMR, isn't it?
Who's playing the?
Well,
Chantrix.
he thinks it's Terrence Mann.
Right. But I'm saying the actual dude recording the thing
It's
was
Leota.
Leota.
Oh,
Because it sounds like Ray Liotta whispering.
probably.
I mean,
But I
I've heard-
remember
How
in
do
the
you
movie
know so
when
much about that?
I can't
Kevin
tell you.
Costner thinks the he in reference is Terrence Mann when he brings him to the
Shoeless
field.
Joe, right? Who played Shoeless
And
Joe?
then he thinks it's Shoeless Joe.
Right. What an
But it's
idiot.
really
What?
Ray Casella. Have you ever heard the story about that movie? The actor that played his dad had just lost his father,
No.
like days before. And
And now he is the father.
yeah, it was like kind of a weird.
Wow.
Like therapeutic.
He didn't want to tell him, like, because he was afraid he'd lose the part.
All right, what about last one? Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Is it Luke, I am your father?
No.
Or is it no, I am your father?
It's no.
No.
Because he says, he told me enough. He told me you killed him.
I got the whole scene. Here it is.
Here we
And
go.
Leota's in this too.
It's so overacted, by the way.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
You do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. With our combined strength, we can
Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
It's for the universe, bro.
combine
It's a
strength.
big deal.
We can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy. I'll never join you! If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No. I am your father.
I don't want you to be my
That scene came later when he threw
Yeah,
himself over.
no. Well,
That's great. You know, I haven't watched Star Wars in a long time. I think I might just go. I might
know,
just.
that felt good.
When you watch it, do you watch it in the way it was released or the way that it's supposed to line up?
There's actually a couple different ways. There's 3 different ways. There's like a chronological way you
Right.
can, and you can put in Rogue One and all that,
Yeah.
or you just do it in release
nah,
order,
you watch the original trilogy first.
Yeah.
or you do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nah,
Yeah, you
no,
start
nobody
with
wants
Rogue
to-
and just watch Rogue over and over and over again.
Dude, all I know is the best scene is right after that when he throws himself down and it goes back to Darth and he goes, "Well,
Yeah, yep.
that's that."
Yep, all right. Yeah. Yep, all right. All right, it is time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with Crap on Celebrities.
Guys, it's an anniversary today. Steve Miller was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 10 years ago today. And it was memorable not only for what he said during his acceptance speech, but for what he spewed backstage as well. So if you're not familiar with this, it took 23 years for Steve Miller Band to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay, so they've been eligible for election since 1993. The band was inducted by Dan Auerbach and Pat Carney from the Black Keys, with Dan Auerbach saying it was very unpleasant. Steve Miller repeatedly used the word disappointed to describe his experience with us, and for the first time in all history, he seemingly rescinded the band's induction speech. And then Dan went on to say that he and Pat got really uncomfortable when they met Steve Miller for the first time because he had no idea who they were.
He was very grumpy that day.
Steve Miller is notoriously grumpy, and it didn't end there. So we're going to listen to Steve Miller's induction speech, which is actually very good and helped change a lot of things. So let's play that right now.
To the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I thank you for your hard work on behalf of all musicians, and I encourage you to keep expanding your vision, to be more inclusive of women, and to be more transparent in your dealings with the public. And most importantly, to do much more to provide music in our schools.
And so Steve Miller actually did, point out that not many women that were iconic for rock were getting inducted. And so since that speech, 18 women have been inducted, including Feminism. Joan Baez, Carly Simon, Cher, Cyndi Lauper, etc. But Steve Miller, so that was nice. Then Steve goes backstage, and this is kind of a longer bit, where he then talks about the whole process of the induction and things that we wouldn't know because we're mere viewers of it.
Is this where it talks about he had to buy all the tickets?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, my God.
Everybody sit down. Here
The
we
whole
go.
process needs to be changed from the top to the bottom. Doesn't need to be this hard. There's nothing fancy going on out there that requires all of this stuff. They need to get their legal work straight. They need to respect the artists they say they're honoring, which they don't. I don't have any of my paperwork is signed. I have no licensing agreements with these people. They're trying to steal footage.
Damn.
They're trying to make me indemnify them. When they told me I was inducted, they said, you can have 2 tickets, one for your wife and one for yourself. Want another one? It's $10,000. Sorry, that's the way it goes. They said, I'm playing here. What about my band? What about their wives? They make this so unpleasant that they came this close. We're not going to wrap this one up. I'm going to wrap you up.
Yeah.
You go sit down over there and learn something.
Damn.
So here's what you need to know. This is how close this whole show came to not happening because of the way the artists were actually being treated right now. So I'll wrap it up right now.
Wow, they told him to wrap it up. A guy who was just inducted into the
Right,
Rock Hall,
wrap
who's on
it
our
up.
rant, wrap it up.
I don't know nothing about that guy except for I like him.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping it real. But he was inducted in 2016 with Cheap Trick, Chicago, Deep Purple, and
Dude,
NWA.
Steve Miller's got some great songs.
Oh, he does.
I love it when
Great
somebody
songs.
no longer has to play the game and they're just like, dude,
I'm done.
this sucks. This sucks.
This
This sucks. This sucks. Change it.
Well, and that's, I believe he was supposed to tour last year, or maybe it was this year, and he canceled it because he was like, it's just gotten to be too stupid out there, and I'm done. And he was like, I'm not doing it anymore.
There's
dude.
a couple musical anniversaries today. So
yeah?
today, Aerosmith put out their third record, Toys in the Attic.
Yes.
On this day back in 1975, Sweet Emotion, Walk This Way.
Big 10-inch.
32 years ago, 1994, Kurt Cobain found dead in his home. 26 years ago, in the year 2000, SNL airs their now famous More Cowbell sketch.
Nice.
That's 26 years old. Yeah, that's the one with Christopher Walken and Will Ferrell's gut.
And Jimmy Fallon
and Jimmy
losing
Fallon
his mind.
couldn't keep it together.
Yeah. So good. Shinedown have added more shows to their Dance Kid Dance Act 2 tour. We talked about this earlier. September 7th at the Factory is when they'll be here. And The Point is presenting it, of course. And so we have all sorts of pre-sales happening tomorrow. So please go to 1057thepoint.com to get involved with that. And we're going to press your luck later to possibly win tickets into this intimate show.
When do tickets go on sale?
This Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Twisted Sister guitarist Eddie Ojeda says, Sebastian Bach was out and about, so he joined him on stage Monday in Nashville for a performance of I Wanna Rock. And if you didn't know, Sebastian Bach's going to be filling in for Dee Snider on the band's fall
I
tour.
think it's a soft J.
Ojeda?
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 Yeah, I think it's a
I
soft.
honestly don't know.
I think it's a soft J. on that
Ojeda.
name.
Eddie Ojeda?
Eddie Ojeda?
Eddie Ojeda?
Eddie Ojeda?
Eddie Ojeda?
Well, anyway, Sebastian Bach is singing with Twisted Sister, which is crazy.
Which is crazy. And he's going to be here with Great White and Quiet Riot in October, I believe at Family Arena. But here is what we can expect from Sebastian Bach filling in for the Twisted Sister frontman.
But here's what's gonna happen. You say rock. No, you gotta go to way more than that. When I say rock, you say rock. When I say rock, you say rock. When I wanna
I would see this.
I'm Sam Kennison, and this is Skid Row. Yeah.
Dude, that's a good Sebastian Bach. That's
really
a good Sebastian Bach.
Dude, when Sebastian Bach can no longer tour, I will tour as Sebastian
There
Bach.
you go, as Twisted Sister.
Yeah. As
you'll
Sam
do it all.
Kennison. Yeah.
Do it.
Well, listen, it could work. It's like when Axl Rose sang for Brian Johnson at AC/DC.
Yeah.
It's cool to
It
see.
could definitely work. You going to
It's
go to
cool to
this Sebastian Bach show in October? You going to go to that?
When is it?
October 3rd?
October when?
3rd?
Third.
I have a clip of Sam Kennison actually singing for Skid Row. Rizz, I put it in your box right there if you want to play that.
Oh.
It's Sam Kennison playing for Skid Row.
What am I doing?
Never
You're
mind. The
looking at
joke is
your
O.
email. Oh.
The J is O. No, I was saying just play the exact same clip.
Oh.
But
Swing and a miss.
we're done. I apologize.
I didn't know. I was looking. I'm looking to see when October 3rd is.
Try to keep up, will
I
you?
think it's a weeknight.
I'm
just kidding.
Quiet Riot.
October 3rd is in between
Great White.
the
Ooh.
2nd and the 4th.
Weekday?
It's a Saturday.
Oh! Let's go!
It's a Saturday.
Let's go interview Sebastian
go.
Bach. TV news. Savannah Guthrie finally made her way back to the anchor desk this week. So on Monday, she came back to 30 Rock. And there were all sorts of things behind the scenes going on. So first of all, a no-talk policy to Savannah Guthrie. So everybody was clearly thrilled to see her. NBC staffers were given all these strict rules like it's strictly business. They didn't want people bringing up the disappearance of her mother to have make
So they
her
were told
relive it.
before she entered the building, do not bring it up.
Do not talk to her about
Doesn't that make
this.
it weirder? Doesn't that make it weirder?
Maybe it came from her. Maybe before she came back, she was like, can you implement this? I don't know. I mean, would you want to relive it every step
No,
you
but
take?
I wouldn't give instructions. Upon my return, nobody's to speak of it.
Well, I think
That just makes it more weird.
I think it would be like if she wants to talk about it, talk to her about it, but don't bring it up kind of basis, I guess. And then also, despite these act normal instructions, Craig Melvin, he was the one who still gave her kind of a soft welcome home. He said,
That's the co-host.
and that's the co-host, yes. And she says, it's good to be home, ready or not, let's do the news. So she was just kind of holding strong with that. Everybody was giving her hugs behind the scenes. Everybody was crying. Nobody could keep it together with this. Even though the no talk about it policy was implemented, everybody was still trying to make her feel welcome. There were people out, for the Today Show with signs up that said "Welcome home" to her. I mean, it was impossible not to think about it or see it.
Is there another ransom note? Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's a new ransom note apparently.
But I thought this was sweet because they call Savannah Guthrie the heart of the show, and they didn't want her to have to hold it together so strongly. She was already doing that. Even, she was coming back to work trying to keep it strong. And it just sounds like everybody wanted her to be back so bad, and we're happy she was home, but it was hard to not talk about it, which totally understand.
TMZ received a new note Monday morning, the same day Savannah Guthrie made the return to Today. It's from the person who's been offering to rat out the kidnappers for nearly 2 months now. They say their demand for 1 Bitcoin to deliver them on a silver platter still stands.
That is $68,000 around.
They say she is in Mexico.
So she's alive?
I saw her alive with the kidnappers in the state of Sonora, Mexico. Huh.
I hope she is alive.
We're going to need more information before you get your Bitcoin.
1 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's terrible. Just imagining her having to come back to work.
And do news.
And try and keep it professional, keep it together, try to be sunny and diligent. That had to be so hard.
Horrible.
I can imagine.
Sharon Osbourne has listed her LA mansion for sale, $17 million following the death of Ozzy. So the couple purchased this 10,000 square foot property for $12 million back in 2015, has all sorts of luxurious amenities. And despite selling it, Sharon says that, she still has her Buckinghamshire, England mansion that she lives in over there. And then she's going to have, I guess, a smaller downsized apartment or condo in LA to be close to her grandchildren who are here.
That's a tough town to live in. Buckinghamshire?
Buckinghamshire. And I believe Ozzy and Sharon bought that house back then from the guy who was one of the producers of
Wait, that's not the one he's buried.
No, that still exists. That's the Buckinghamshire one.
Okay.
The one that he's buried next to.
Okay, that's Buckinghamshire.
And they will keep that forever.
Okay, and then the other one.
The LA one is the one they're selling.
Oh, the LA one. Okay.
Yeah. She's downsizing to probably a luxurious apartment.
Condo,
whatever.
It's
maybe a
nice
maybe
looking,
a 3-bedroom.
Nice looking place.
Yeah. That's beautiful. The Michael Jackson biopic Michael underwent a $15 million editing and reshoot to remove all references to his child molestation scandal.
Dude, so they have, they said when it ends, right? So when the story of the movie ends.
The third act had to be shot again.
So no child molestation stuff.
So in the new version, the dramatic tension comes from Michael's relationship with his controlling dad, Joe Jackson, instead of other things that were going on at the end of his life.
Oh.
Okay.
So the movie doesn't end when he dies.
It sounds. I have no clue. I don't know what that third act is. It's just the tension with his dad. I don't know if it's going to be his death that they highlight, or they just stop it at some point in his life.
I think I read they just stop it at some point.
Right, but what point is that?
I don't know.
Right.
You'd think it would stop when he died. A natural ending.
Sure.
But are you interested in this at all? That's the nephew, right? The nephew is Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he looks just like him. It's crazy.
I don't think so. Again, I'm not a big music doc or
I'm not a big biopic guy.
I'm not a big biopic.
I like a music doc. Yes, I love a music doc. Biopic though,
I'm a give or take on it. If it's a band I love, I never saw the Elton John one, but I saw the Queen one.
Great.
I thought the Queen one was terrible.
The Elton John one was good.
The La
Kid was
Bamba
good.
one
That
with
Joe Edgerton
with
or
Lou
whatever that
Diamond
kid's
Phillips.
name is.
Great
That's
one.
not it. What's
La
that
Bamba?
guy's name?
La Bamba ruled.
That played
Kid was
Elton.
from Kingsman.
Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton. He was great in it, man. And he sang all the songs himself. I think that is the key. Walk the Line was good.
Oh, that's a great one too.
Walk the Line was good.
Yeah,
The Doors.
was great.
The
Doors
Doors.
was
The
good.
Doors was great.
I think a lot of
You
it
don't like
is
the Doors?
how much effort.
I know you don't like the band,
Val
but what about the
Kilmer.
movie?
I don't know.
Movie
It makes
was
me
good.
less interested in seeing the movie because
That was like an Oliver
I
Stone.
don't like
Yeah,
the music.
Kilmer.
That was peak Stone when he was.
That was peak
killing
Stone.
it.
Well, you know what? Janet Jackson will not be in this film. I don't think she's going to be represented with a character, and I don't think she's
What
in
about
it.
LaToya?
I think somebody's going to play
hope so.
LaToya. I think all the other Jacksons are being played, but Janet is not. And honestly, I love Janet Jackson. So anyway, I don't know. 24th of this month is when Michael comes out. If you're interested,
It's weird.
get to theaters. Andy Serkis is confirmed to reprise his role as Alfred Pennyworth in the sequel, The Batman Part 2. So the actor has managed to schedule The Batman while also directing and starring in Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. And
Well, I think
Your
he's
thoughts
kind of
on
perfect
this?
for that role. I I thought that was a curious casting that I was kind of appreciative of.
This is Robert Pattinson
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I don't
as Batman.
care about the movie so much. When I watched it, I was like, oh, that was fine. I mean, the hype was whatever it was. The movie was executed
It was so
okay.
long.
Yeah, it was executed okay, and it was one of those where I was like, I'll never need to see that again,
Yeah.
ever. I have no interest
I've never
in seeing
watched
it.
this one.
I don't even have
Oh,
interest in
it's good.
remembering it.
You should see it.
But
it's
it was
long though.
But it was worth the watch.
Was it?
Well, I mean, it's such a big part of our lives, Batman. That sounds so nerdy, but it is a part of our lives,
Yeah.
and I think it's worth the watch
They had to reshoot that.
for that. The second one?
He died in the original cut of the Batman and didn't test
Pattinson.
well, and they went and reshot it, so he survived the explosion. Spoiler alert.
Now that sounds nerdy. You guys are big nerds.
He survived.
Yeah.
You're big Batman.
We're
nerds.
80s
survived.
kids, and Batman was just like it was
I mean, I
such a
Googled
part.
it.
It's almost like Batman did so
I'm
much
gonna
for
take
us
credit for knowing that.
we owe it to anybody that puts a Batman logo on it that we have to watch.
Right.
You guys
have
see?
Well, October 2027 is when it comes out.
You guys see Ray?
Oh, that. No, I didn't
I'll
see
pick.
that either.
No,
But that was one of the best ones of all time that was made, right?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Didn't it win him an Oscar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably watch that.
yeah. He glued his eyes shut. Remember for the like for the movie.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I know he sounded great.
Adrian Grenier, who is not in The Devil Wears Prada 2. He plays Anne Hathaway's boyfriend in the first one, and
He's
honestly,
the kid from Entourage.
I don't
he's
even
the kid from
remember that.
Entourage. It wasn't a big character. It was like for her storyline and whatever. I don't think it was his best
Well,
role.
after Entourage, he has not done much.
He hasn't, but he has done a new Starbucks ad, and he kind of throws some shade at The Devil Wears Prada 2, which I think they're okay with. So here is that.
So he was
commercial.
not invited back for a Devil Wears Prada 2.
Right.
But he's in a Starbucks ad.
Yep.
You might have seen the headlines. I wasn't asked to be part of a certain sequel, but I'm good. Really. It's all good energy. Okay, so toast to Nate. He made a mean sandwich. He loved his girlfriend to a point. Okay, so he wasn't perfect. So let's leave Nate in 2006 and keep this good energy going.
Oh, Nate was the character?
Yeah.
Hey, back to biopics.
Now you
for-
missed the last part, but he says like, "Call me if they're."
Oh.
Back to biopics for a second. The one of them that I did see that I was okay seeing was The Dirt. Somebody just mentioned it.
Oh, yeah, that
on
was
the
good.
session.
Yeah, that was really good.
I saw The Dirt because that's such a cartoon of a band, and I heard that the movie was a little bit cartoony.
It
And I
was
like,
very
oh, okay,
cartoony.
cool. I'll see that. And I will say, MGK was pretty impressive, actually, because I didn't expect much.
As Tommy
And
Lee.
I thought he was great
Yep.
as Tommy Lee. And Ramsey, I forget his name, but Ramsey from Game of Thrones actor, he was Mick. I thought he did a great job.
I forgot about that.
So that was a fun one because it was
MGK
kind of...
was good at playing a dopey guy.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like I'm not
With a hot babe
trying
wife.
to come in as a hater, but he had to play a tall, hot, marginally talented, dumb rock star. Not a huge stretch.
He did it. He
With
did
a
it, though.
huge
He did
That's
it.
so mean, dude. It's still hard. Acting like that in a feature film is so hard. And
He did it, bro.
I think he did.
He did.
Great
Pretty
job.
good job. But it was like Saturday morning
Just
cartoon
saying,
biopic.
he
to
didn't
me.
play like he didn't play
Let's
Eisenhower.
Let's not
in a
say it was Daniel
presidential
Day-Lewis
biopic.
and
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood.
He didn't play Winston Churchill.
And finally, it's not very uncommon for actors to play outside their age range. And so I have a list of actors who played characters that were either younger or older than their actual age that they were playing. So, for instance, Jennifer Lawrence in Silver Linings Playbook. How old do you think Jennifer Lawrence was in Silver Linings Playbook? She plays a widow. She's, supposed to be in her mid to late 30s
23.
in the movie.
She's in her 20s, right?
She was in her 20s, 21 years old.
21. Damn.
Yeah.
Movie's good, man. I just watched it again.
Yeah, it's
recently.
a great one.
But she had one of those faces that she could look a little bit older when she was young, and her face hasn't changed. Like she's going to be one of those folks that just like looks that beautiful 30 until she's like 65.
I love her. Andrew Garfield. So he is playing the 17-year-old Peter Parker in The Amazing Spider-Man. How old was
He's in
he?
his 30s.
How old was he for that role, though?
30.
You say 30?
Which one? Toby?
For Andrew Garfield.
Oh,
When he
Garfield.
played Spider-Man.
Garfield. Yeah. Oh,
you
I'll
say
say
20?
33. Magic.
He was 27.
Okay.
Playing a 17-year-old. So he's also got a baby face. Amy Poehler in Mean Girls, whenever she's Regina George's mom. How old do you think she was in that?
31.
She was 33. Very good. Just a couple more. Alan Rickman. So he was supposed to play 32-year-old Snape in the first Harry Potter film. How old was he when he was playing that?
53.
He was 54.
54.
And he was 64 in the final film when Snape would have been just 38. What about Troy?
Hey, man,
Brad Pitt.
Slytherin ages you.
Brad Pitt and Troy?
Yep.
How old was he supposed to be?
He was supposed to be Achilles' age during the Trojan War. Anywhere between 12 and his 20s.
Oh, gosh.
He was 39.
39 on the
Oh,
dot.
got it.
That's it. And then finally, Meryl Streep in Mamma Mia. Her character was supposed to be around the age 43. How old do you think she was?
60.
She looks beautiful in that
60.
movie.
69.
69. She was
Say 58.
on the money. 58 years old, Meryl Streep.
Hey,
So that was kind of interesting.
What was the story behind Brad Pitt and Troy? He was like he was pissed off about something. He didn't want to
Like
be there.
his abs weren't big
It wasn't
enough?
a good movie.
No. I mean, during the filming, he like even says that he didn't play it very well because he was upset about something.
He wanted to go in that rhino instead of a silly horse.
All right.
Your celebrities that are celebrating.
You wanted
that,
to go into Ace Ventura's Rhino?
Yeah.
Instead of the horse? Okay.
Celebrity
Way better.
celebrating
We
that
got
joke.
there.
Matthew Healy is 37. That's the singer of 1975. Felix Hernandez, former Mariners pitcher who won the Cy Young Award in 2010, pitched a perfect game in 2012 and then signed a $175 million contract in 2013. He's 40. Taryn Noah Smith. Everybody had to go by three names in Home Improvement. That's Mark.
Mark.
He's 42. Ezra Koenig. That's a Vampire Weekend singer. He's 42. Taylor Kitsch. Man, did Hollywood try to make this guy the biggest guy on earth, and it just didn't work.
He was good as the Waco guy.
Oh, David Koresh.
David Koresh was great in that.
spectacular.
You ever
He's
see
a great
that?
actor.
No.
He really is a great actor, and for some reason, humanity doesn't want it.
I'm a
Waco was on Netflix. Very good.
I believe so, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, Michael Shannon was in it.
And
That was a spectacular
Friday Night
thing.
Lights, he was awesome in that.
He's 45. Katie Sackhoff, that's Bo Katan on
You sack off.
is in The Mandalorian is 46. Patricia Arquette is 58. Robin Wright, speaking of
her.
Forrest Gump. Jen A is 60. Julian Lennon is 63. Izzy Stradlin from Guns N' Roses, former
question.
guitar player, is 64. Richard Hatch, you guys remember him?
First Survivor winner.
The winner of the original Survivor who did
Didn't
time
pay-
for
didn't pay
not
taxes.
paying taxes on his winnings.
I've never watched that show. Have you guys watched Survivor?
Oh, I saw the first
Season
the first
one.
season.
It
You
was,
did?
Yeah.
He was
when
great.
He was naked the
Never watched
entire
Great
time.
show. Yeah, that guy rules. Well, he did his time. He's 65. John Schneider, that is the original Bo Duke on Dukes of Hazzard. Bo is 66. And Kane Hodder, to horror fans, he will always be the Jason Voorhees. He played Jason in 4 of the Friday the 13th movies, the 7th through the 10th. He is 71. Kane Hodder, what a name.
All right, today's porno birthday is Heaven Lee. Heaven Lee, Leigh. And today's birthday girl has been in 234 fine films, including The 5-Card Slut, American Werehorse, Learn's Favorite, The Butthole Patrol,
It's so good.
Creme de la Face 20, Foot Lovers Only 3, Fornication Nation 2, The Great American Whore Search, Horny Henry's Mexico Adventure,
Sounds hilarious.
Liquid Gold 2, Open Wide and Say 7, that San Francisco 69ers, and who could forget a role in 1998's the Tampa Tushy Fest. Heaven Lee is 50 years old, the big 5-0 today.
Good job.
Porno birthday, crappy birthdays, that was your crap on celebrities. Is Texan here?
She is very close. They said there was a wreck on Tesson Ferry. They're going to be 4 minutes late.
4 minutes later. All right, we'll
It's a
talk
very
to
specific amount of late.
We'll talk to Texan next, talking about the Thin Line Retreat and Swing Along Monkey Rescue. All right, welcome back to the program. We got some guests in here. First off, I'd like to welcome back from Swing Along Monkey Rescue, Texan. Good to see you, Texan. Get up close to that microphone again, everybody. Let St. Louis hear you, Texan.
I got a big mouth. I figure they heard me.
Good to see you again. And from Thin Line Retreat, Chris is with us. Chris is a Marine veteran, and you are an 18-year police officer.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, last time we saw Texan, you were with Monkey Man Mike. Oh, I'm sorry, Monkey Man Dan.
Yeah.
And you had monkeys with you.
Yes.
And that was for Learn's birthday.
It was one of the most memorable moments of my life was my birthday last year.
I love hearing that.
Yes,
It
that
really
was by the way, that was a landmark broadcast. There were, how many monkeys did you guys bring?
I bring like 3 or 4.
It was 5.
It seemed like
5?
50.
Yeah. When I was
babies and the
deposed,
1,000.
I've been deposed enough that I know exactly how many monkeys.
Yeah,
were here.
when the general manager marches, down to the studio after you guys leave and says, "You had monkeys in the studio?" I said, "I did not know there were going to be monkeys in the studio.
That was
I
my
had no
design.
idea. That was a Rafe surprise." Moon, did you know? You knew.
I knew something was happening. I knew there was some monkeys coming. I didn't know there was going to be 1,000 of them.
Well, when I see a little monkey paw come behind the console,
I gave Moon and Scott some plausible deniability just in case it got out of hand, and it did. And
it got out of hand.
They grabbed one little gun.
Oh, yeah. One little
they
gun
grabbed the
and the whole
airsoft
thing
gun.
was
An
shot.
airsoft gun. Somebody yelled, "He's got a gun!" Anyway,
they were beautiful.
It was when I write my book. I mean, that's definitely going in the book. That when the monkeys were in the
Yeah,
studio,
we made the book.
you made the book, and we took that clip, that broadcast, and sent it to the Missouri Broadcast Association for their big award.
Yes.
Oh.
Do the big morning show awards, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm glad you're here. We weren't even a finalist.
Are you serious?
We were not even a finalist.
What was better than that?
Maybe it's because we've won too many of them.
No, I honestly,
them
I
off.
think
Was it
I
the
pissed
gun?
them. I pissed them off enough.
Yeah.
One year we just sent farts.
So they don't even accept
I
your
don't even
email.
think they accept our stuff.
Well, how do we win them back over? Because
I think that's it. I think the ship has sailed.
Missouri Broadcasters Awards.
Do we know what the finalists were?
Yes.
Anything of
I
note?
think Courtney's up for one.
What?
There's like 2 or 3 finalists, and
Same thing happened to me on America's Funniest Home Videos. We got
you sent
second.
Bob Saget a bunch of farts, and that's it.
Well,
Persona non grata.
No, we got second. And we should have got first. We
Right?
lost to some drunk guy going,
Fine.
no.
Come on.
So stupid, right?
No, we're
The
not even.
monkey talked.
I think they take. I think whenever we submit something now, they throw it in the garbage.
Yeah. We need to get on their good graces again.
I don't even care,
I
honestly.
care.
Oh, you don't?
This isn't helpful.
You're talking about it. You care.
I don't care. What a sham
They're
organization.
missing out.
What a sham.
We could have dressed up
Really?
as monkeys and
I wouldn't
accepted
go.
the award.
I
This
wouldn't
is
go to
not
the
the
award
road
show.
to healing.
He's the Steve Miller band of
That's what
broadcast.
I don't care.
You are Steve
You
Miller.
could take your MBA and you could shove it up your tuchus.
I, for one, will
Okay.
accept another MBA.
We could have
No.
done like Planet
All
of
right.
the Apes
Yeah,
with
I will
special
take-
effects makeup and gone
Oh,
to the
yeah.
MBAs.
I think we found our next clip for next year.
I'll take the cash equivalent, which is 0.
Well, it's negative. I think you got to pay to even
Probably got to
submit.
pay to get the award.
Right.
I told the monkey story on the Courtney show.
That one.
And now they're winning on that.
That was
And if
that
that's
was what was
what
submitted.
they
And if that
Submitted.
wouldn't it be funny if that's what got submitted and got in?
That'd
I
be
would really
hysterical.
grind you.
I honestly really do think that we've talked too much trash on them. That
Yeah.
I actually think they take our entries and throw them in the garbage.
And I don't
even
blame
think
them,
they
I
listen
guess.
to them anymore.
100%.
Can't treat people like that.
No one lives in a vacuum. If you're out here trashing an organization, they're probably not going to move you forward, no matter what you submit. And you just talk trash on them for about 2 minutes straight. So
But just think, if they would have
next
given
year
us,
is not looking good.
if they would have given us the prize, we'd be talking great about them. You know.
I know.
Well,
Their loss for this one.
The biggest morning radio show in the state doesn't even get nominated for what was a landmark broadcast.
Yeah. I know.
Aren't they all? Aren't they all?
Monkeys in the studio. Come on, man. How does
Nobody's doing
that not win?
Some of your viewers came to visit us after that.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, they
We moved the
made,
needle.
Appointments and came and saw. And one of the comedians, I think that you work.
Oh, really?
I'm terrible with names.
Greg
Nice
Warren?
guy.
Was it Greg Warren?
He came for his
Did he have
birthday.
peanut butter with him?
Came for his birthday.
Came
Oh
with
man,
his wife and his birthday.
look what we did.
I'll have to find out who
Look
that
at
is.
look what
He
we
had
did.
a great time.
Anyway, Texan, you and Chris are here for a very noble cause. So you are, you run Swing Along Monkey Rescue. Chris here runs Thin Line Retreat, and you guys have gotten together. And tell me what's going on with the organizations. Both of you guys teaming up, and you now have a place for people, veterans, first responders to go for therapy for PTSD.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Chris, why don't you start off and tell him?
So a couple months ago, I started this idea, kind of had this thought process that we need to do more for the veterans, and it's all frontline professionals. So that means nurses, doctors, firefighters, police, it's everybody. We kind of started rolling with that. We bought 85 acres in Potosi. I've been out there kind of working, clearing the land, but part of that teamed up with Texan. We decided to donate some of our property to her so she could build a bigger place for the monkeys out there. Again, we're just starting off. We're just building. We haven't actually opened the doors yet. We have, ideas and grandeur, but obviously with our monkeys, it's going to play a part in the healing process.
Right.
The monkey therapy, which animals play a part anybody who owns an animal.
Yeah, well,
you understand that.
Well, Texan, most people are used to therapy dogs,
Right.
but monkeys have a very different energy. So, what is it about monkeys? Their playful curiosity that breaks through walls. It breaks through the walls people with trauma often build.
Well, I mean, that's how I got into monkeys. Was I was a victim of a horrible crime, and I suffer from PTSD.
And by the way, the horrible crime, was eventually turned into a true crime book.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
And I didn't know you knew that.
Oh,
You
I
do
do
your
my
homework.
research.
We know all about you, Texan.
I'm naked.
Put your top back on. How dare you?
How dare
This is
you.
a children's show.
Oh my gosh.
But it just helps so much. They have a real calming effect, and you can't be sad around a monkey. They're just so funny in everything they do. If you go to my Facebook, I mean, you just laugh, and people are very curious about monkeys.
Oh yeah.
So many people have always wanted a monkey. I'm like, no, you don't. Come to my house.
Well, how did your experience, shape your understanding of PTSD before the animals even entered the picture? Like, how did you get involved with the monkey part of it?
Well, I had a terrible childhood, obviously, and my stepdad was an exotic veterinarian, so I grew up around chimps and monkeys and different animals like that. So I always had an attraction and a bond, so to speak, with them. And so after that, I was a homeless child. So after those things happened to me, I needed a way out. And so I got my first monkey when I was 21. And I became a cop and, went to law school and made something of myself.
Well, do you have a favorite story of a monkey interacting with a first responder where you saw like the light bulb go on for them?
Well, I've had a lot of first responders come and visit. I also had Time Magazine's Most Influential Woman in 2011 come during COVID to visit because I was the only person to take 6 different species and make them a troop. And so she wanted to study that. And her and I talked, and she had actually brought up back then she wanted to do something, not, first responders, but people in general. And so she had asked me to be involved in that, but I was still, working so much, which I still do, but, I didn't see it as the time, with COVID and everything else. So, and then I did speak to another fire department about doing something like that about 3 or 4 years ago. And so when Chris started this, and I'm friends with his wife, and so they came to my house one day and presented it to me. It just seemed like, my experience and everything, and my monkeys would be perfect. The monkeys, most of them are rescues.
Right.
And so they've had a hard time too. So it's kind of like they're coming full circle.
Right. So Chris, you're a Marine vet, longtime police officer. You've seen it all. Sometimes talk therapy is not enough.
Correct. And we're actually going to have that part of it. So it'll be a weekend retreat. You'll show up on a Friday. We'll kind of hang around, get to know each other, kind of open-ended. And then that Saturday, we'll do some group-type therapy, kind of leaning on each other, learning that you don't have to be alone in the process because too many individuals try to take on the fight by themselves, and they end up, unfortunately, either taking their life or they go to drugs or whatever. So that Saturday will be kind of built on that. We'll have some obstacle courses.
Well, you mentioned fortitude. You mentioned connection. You guys are going to like cultivate the land. You're going to do gardening. You're going to.
It's going to be everything.
It's going to be a. It's going to be a whole. It's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah, you're going to have a whole experience there that weekend, and then that'll be that Sunday when you're getting ready to head out. That's where we're going to go over, and you're going to get an hour or two long with the monkeys. So you can either sit back and kind of watch them. You can interact with them. You can kind of because I know my first meeting with the monkeys was a little overwhelming.
You did have 25.
Yes, I went into her house, and they were just everywhere.
They run my house,
swinging off the fans, knocking over bottles of wine. I mean, it was just a lot going on. But
we
know,
they
were here.
Yes, and I had one of her female monkeys attached to me, and just was on my shoulder. Wouldn't let any other monkey come close to me.
Yeah, she said, "You're my man."
She was like, "I'm," and it just.
She was like,
just
how
a
you
calm.
doing?
Yeah.
It was like a calm in the chaos.
And you know what? And this one stat I read was 82% reduction in PTSD syndrome symptoms via animal therapy.
100%.
So 82% reduction in PTSD symptoms with animal therapy,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, that's
It's huge.
that's amazing.
Well, it's because they're full of unconditional love. Animals are amazing in that way, right? They can't talk, they
Right.
can't piss us
They just
off, so they're like
Come and
the
put
best.
their arms around your neck
I
and hug your
know.
neck, and
Yeah.
you know.
It's so cool.
It's unconditional comfort.
Yeah.
I've literally had people come and visit and start crying in the house.
Yeah.
You know, just bawling, and most people say it's the most incredible thing they've ever done.
So when is this going
Maybe
to be?
not so much here. but
What's
in
the
home
plan
setting.
here? What's the plan here for the retreat opening up? How much time do we need?
So, I mean, we're building. I mean, I'm right now, I've just been working to try to get the word out, try to get the community support. We actually have our first thing we're doing is May 15th. We're doing a trivia auction, which I have, me and Texan actually talked. We actually have an open table for you guys. We know you guys love trivia.
Monkeys will be there.
And there will be some monkeys there.
Right
but we
on.
will have an 8-person table available for you guys if you guys
That's
are
so
interested.
sweet.
Oh,
Thank you.
I know you guys like trivia.
Love trivia.
So, could come, be about 10 rounds of trivia, but we're just trying to raise money right now to make this a reality.
All right. So what's the website people could go to find everything out?
It's thinlineretreat.org. And then I have a Facebook page that's Thinline Retreat, Instagram, Thinline Retreat. Just getting information out there, trying to get the community, find some support, some sponsors.
They can reach out to either one of us too.
Yep.
Cool.
And you guys are planning to maybe expand this to include kids and significant others, and why is it so important to heal the entire family? Because right now you're focused on the veteran, the first responder alone with the PTSD, but maybe opening up to family members as well.
Everybody, if the family doesn't understand what's going on, they can't help. They can't, work together as a family to heal.
It also affects the whole family. I have a brother with PTSD, and it doesn't just affect him. It affects everybody in our family, and, people worry about him. So that's good that you're including, it's the same thing when people go to NA or they go to
Al-Anon.
Al-Anon, there's those types of things affect everyone in your inner circle and beyond. So that's cool that you guys are already thinking ahead to expand that to help heal everybody in the family unit.
Texan, I didn't know you were a police officer too.
Many, many, many moons ago.
Where did you work?
Undercover narcotics, Fresno, California.
Undercover narcotics. Damn.
You're like a cool onion that I just keep peeling a layer away.
Badass.
And you went to law school too?
Yeah. Many,
Were
many
you a
moons
food
ago.
lawyer? Because if you were a food lawyer, I'm
we need a
love
food
food,
lawyer.
though.
We need
I
a food
love
lawyer
to
for
eat.
the show.
I love to eat. That's my favorite
So you
thing.
were an undercover narcotics officer. So what was your job?
Well, I went into schools as a student, and
So like a 21 Jump Street?
Get the hell out of here, dude.
No way.
You were the real life 21 Jump Street.
yeah.
That is awesome.
What years?
Oh, 1983.
Hell yes, dude. I was hoping it was
In
like
the
White
80s.
Snake era. It was.
It was
It was
Snake era.
It was 100% the opening of Billy Madison. You pulled up in a T-top with White Snake blaring.
With a
Like, who's the new
Firebird?
chick? And
Yes.
she's like, who am I? I'm here to do drugs.
Hello, young.
She's my cherry pie.
Hello, young children. Who's ready to do some drugs?
Love it. What an amazing story.
So you went undercover as like a student? That's wild.
And I didn't have to do my homework then.
That's
That
crazy.
was
Did you make
cool.
friends? Did people want to be friends with you? They were like, she's cool.
Yeah, little boys wanted to date me.
Oh, man.
That's
Whoa, you got to go to class and not do any
like
of the
the
work.
movie Never Been Kissed, too. Like a meshing of both of
Yeah.
those. That's amazing.
Did you have to sit in class and stuff?
Yes, that part was, awful. Doing
Did you
it
get to be
again.
like the cool kid in class and be like, shut up, teach?
Yeah,
We're trying to
I
do
was
drugs
supposed to
back
be the
here.
bad one.
Yeah.
And it was up by Yosemite in Oakhurst, California. It was my first assignment. There was nothing for the kids to do up there.
Right.
Butt drugs.
Right. And
Butt drugs.
out
No,
in
yeah,
the
I don't know.
mountains,
BUTC drugs.
Oh.
they would, the families would make meth and make this, and
Oh,
that's just what they did.
That's what
up
you were
there.
trying to
Right.
bust was more meth than anything else?
Yeah, take down anything he could because it was all coming down into Fresno.
Any of you kids know where I can get some grass?
Yeah.
I know all the terms.
Wow. Look at you.
I know all the
We
terms.
could put you in high school right now.
And Chris, as a Marine vet, where did you serve?
I was in California, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, North Carolina, and then I went to Iraq and Kuwait for about 8 months.
Wow.
In 03 during the first push.
He infiltrated Iraqi high schools. Which
Yeah, exactly.
This is a weird coincidence.
Yes.
And still a police officer?
Yeah.
And where you?
St.
where you
Louis
work?
County.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
What area?
I'm on the train right now. Yeah.
Nice.
I did about 13 years in North County, a little bit in the 2nd Precinct. Drove past here plenty of times.
Yeah.
And then now I'm over on the train. Been
Yeah,
here
no,
for
it's fine. If
2
you guys,
years.
spin by here every once in a while, make sure our cars are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Thanks
mean
for
streets
that.
of Creve Coeur. You know the way it is. You know the way it is. All right, so it's thinlineretreat.org, and you could see Texan Swing Along Monkey Rescue on all the social medias, right?
Right. And at monkeyrescuers.com.
Okay. Well, you guys are doing some great work here, and it's awesome. You guys are getting this done. And so when is the target for this? This is the target to be open is?
I mean, I would love to get it open tomorrow, but, we got to raise the money to do it. So, I just have to be realistic, and probably 2028, hopefully we can open up the doors. Later, 2027 into 2028 would be idea. But I got to find the sponsors and the money. Unfortunately, the grants that are out there are just not willing to be for building. They all want to see what money are you bringing in already,
Right.
and it's like, well, I need to build it first to then open the doors. So
Kind of like if you build it, they will come.
They will come. He will come. He will come. All right, so listen, we'll put all your info on the social medias, and we'll get some donations going.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. It's Texan. It's Chris. Thinlineretreat.org is the website, and keep us posted on the progress. And hey, hopefully we'll see you down on May 15th.
Yes.
That'd
Thank
be
you,
awesome.
guys. All right, welcome back to the program, and we welcome to the show Mr. Chris Kerber. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, everybody. How are you?
Well, Chris, we're looking for something to celebrate today. We've got a bunch of things. Okay, so today, the daily holidays. All right, it's Zoo Lovers Day, which we talked about earlier. We have a great zoo here.
Yep.
Go love it. It's let me see, National Empanada Day. Who doesn't love an empanada?
I had one yesterday.
Okay.
Which one is that?
Empanada.
What is that?
It's like a little hand pie.
It's a savory pastry. Beef, chicken, cheese. You can't go wrong.
I had a sweet one with, I believe, passion fruit yesterday from Cherokee Street.
It's like a really well built hot pocket.
Yes. Yes.
So good.
It's trading cards for grown-ups day, whether it's Pokemon or baseball cards. Today is for the adults who never lost the thrill of opening up a fresh pack of cards. Remember that, Chris? Were you a card collector when you were a kid?
I was, and the fact that somebody made that a day scares the living hell out of me.
It does.
But yeah, but
Wait, what do you mean? What
yes.
do you mean?
Because there's been an epidemic, especially with these Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
where adults are getting out of control with buying up all the cards from Walmart, stealing from kids. It's been a whole thing.
Yeah, I saw a video of a dude where the guy confronted him in Target. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Where he's bending the packs or something. He's bending the cards to feel for a specific thing in it.
And ruining them for kids.
And ruining all the cards and then putting them back on the shelves. And guy ended up being a middle school
I just think
baseball coach or something.
Look, this is going to be this will probably get some people's dander up, but the reality of it is I'm cool that that people collect certain things until the very end. We're still fans of Star Wars or different movie enterprises, things like whatever it is, that's fine. But I do think at some point in time in your life things start to shift a little bit, where when you are doing the wacky things like that Rafe was just describing, that's when you're like, what in the world went wrong?
Yeah, and the guy that did it was
the fact that somebody felt that they needed to do a trading cards for Adults Day, like somehow we needed to protect adults in this one moment is just bonkers.
Well, I
get it. But okay, all right.
So you were a baseball card collector when you were a kid?
Yeah, I still actually have a trunk of all my baseball cards and stuff, and it's
So you're an adult. You're an adult with baseball cards.
No, now it becomes a hoarding thing.
Well, no. Well,
hey, those
no.
things
I've had them. I've had this trunk in there, and so with me having 3 daughters and none of them really into that, I've had the nephews can say, hey, come over and you guys can take a look at these things. Now I haven't added to that collection. I think since I haven't added to it pretty much ever since I went to college. So I don't know. There's some great Cardinal ones in there. Like I don't have any real value, but it is kind of fun if you do go through and look at it and you feel, oh yeah, I remember that player. I remember that
got a couple,
card.
2, 3 Todd Zeals in there. I don't know.
Yeah, look for a Rex Hudler. I'll take it off your hands.
I got some
maybe. You know what? I might if I find you a Rex Hudler. We should send that to Kansas City, have them sign it, and then we'll give it to you.
I was in the fan club, brother.
The Rex Hudler fan.
Oh, nice.
And Tony Pena. Yeah, brother. I had
yeah.
Tony Pena.
Oh, listen.
Dude, I had it all.
My brother took my Roger Maris rookie card.
2.
My brother took my Roger Maris rookie card to school when we were kids and traded it for a pack of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trading cards.
No, really?
When?
No, I didn't.
I wanted to kill him. It's my prized possession, dude. It was like a pretty good condition. I'd say a 7 out of 10 Roger Maris. And my brother took it out of my top drawer. I had it in one of those like plastic things, like sealed up.
Yeah.
And he took it to school and traded it to a kid for a pack. And it wasn't even the movie; it was the cartoon trading cards. It was just like still shots from the Saturday morning cartoon.
Those were cool, though. Those were cool.
They were cool, but
I had
they
the whole
weren't
set.
Roger Maris rookie card cool.
Did you guys used to flip the cards? Like that's how the early form of gambling for us kids?
Yeah, we would.
Like you take them, you had to hold them, and you flipped them. They had they had to at least turn twice, so the flip didn't count. If they both landed on heads, you had to pick another card flip. It was kind of like a mix between some form of gambling and the card game war with baseball cards.
Kids. And you'd lose some good cards.
Dude, you could lose some really good ones. Yeah.
Lose some good cards. It's also Dog Farting Awareness Day, and that is a true thing. It's Dog Farting Awareness Day. It sounds like a joke. It's actually a gentle reminder to check your puppy's diet.
This had to have been made by a Boston Terrier
If
owner.
your living room feels like a gas chamber,
sure.
it might be time for a higher quality kibble. Just saying.
You ever seen a small dog make more smell from his back end than a Boston Terrier?
Well, it's all those Bractyl dogs that have the smushed face. So like pugs too. Like it's just how they're breathing in and they
Something
get a
with
bunch
the
of
fart.
gas in
and
them.
you got to expel their glands. You got to like leak them out. Like, bleh, bleh.
They're so cute.
So wait,
now.
this is the one day that's going to let all you husbands off the hook, because if your wife comes in and goes, what the hell, blame it on the dog. And so you got to appreciate that dog, don't you?
It is Dog Farting Awareness Day. I am aware of my dog farts. Yes. Do we need?
I got a dog. One of my dog burps, but doesn't fart. Yeah. My one dog eats too fast and burps.
All right. Well, Curbs, listen. Last night was a bit of a reality check. Avalanche comes into Enterprise Center, clinches the top seed in the West. So for the casual fan who sees the 3-1 score, was that just a case of running into a juggernaut, or did the Blues run out of gas after that crazy road trip?
No. Look, I don't think you're being realistic if you look at it any other way than that was a Colorado team where on Sunday night, Colorado had played in Dallas. On Saturday night, they had a massive head-to-head game there. And they probably emotionally and physically let up the gas a little bit in Denver, despite what I do think was a very well-played game by the Blues. I don't want to take anything away from that. No. But then they were a little more rested when they came in. And yeah, is there something to the Blues finally being home after spending 25 of their previous 36 days on the road? Yes, but that was two teams on two different ends of the spectrum, really, of where they are from a depth standpoint, a talent standpoint, a compete standpoint, and it showed last night.
Well, since the Olympic break, the Blues have been one of the hottest teams in hockey, 13-3-3. If we don't make the playoffs this year, is this run enough to convince fans that next year is going to be the real deal?
Well, listen, I'm going to give let me give fans a ton of credit here, because St. Louis Blues fans they're smart fans, and they know that Doug Armstrong is real honest about this retool and stuff. And maybe they thought the process had been sped up after making the playoffs last year, but October was just horrific. And I can look at a handful of games I could probably pick 7 or 8 games where you go, okay, these are the games, that kind of stuff. But honestly, if you just look at the month of October and how it shattered a team's confidence, and the goaltending was bad, and every other player was pretty much bad, and I have no idea really why that was, that's where your season really was derailed this year. But I think through that process, fans have seen what a Theo Lindstein can look like, especially playing with a Colton Parayko. Jimmy Snuggerud is having the best rookie season since Patrick Berglund in terms of total points. That top line coming out of the Olympic break has proven to be the best top line right now in the National Hockey League statistically. So, you know, you look at all that stuff, and there's plenty of reason to be optimistic and bright about the future. So, what steps does that mean, Rizz? I mean, all of a sudden, do they blow up and become a division leader next year? I don't know that that's realistic, but I think you definitely have to be really encouraged because, I mean, I'm telling you guys, watching Jimmy Snuggerud play is really fun. I'm getting the feeling like when I'm watching Jimmy Snuggerud play, when he touches that puck or when he goes into the corner, when it comes to him for a shot, you start to move to the front of your seat the way you did with Vladimir Tarasenko. I think it's pretty exciting.
All right, well, speaking of Doug Armstrong, and he's going to hand over the keys to Alex Steen in July, I'm sure you've heard the rumors, too, about once he hands the keys over to Steen, he's going to be up in Toronto. Have you heard about this?
I have.
Does it feel like noise, or could we really be seeing the end of the Armstrong era in St. Louis and now the new beginnings of an Armstrong era in Toronto?
Okay, with no actual insight, I have not talked to anybody in the know when it comes to this, and not that they would tell me anything anyway. But here's what I really believe there. One, I think it's just noise right now, and here's why. I mean, it is the one thing I do believe is I don't believe that they've asked for permission to talk to him. But then again, like I said, I haven't confirmed that. But there's a couple of things here. One, there's several general manager positions now open around the National Hockey League. You've got the New Jersey Devils now. That was announced, yesterday or the day before. You've got the Toronto Maple Leafs and one more that I'm blanking on. Nashville. Nashville is the other one, okay? So you've got those scenarios. It's no doubt that with Doug Armstrong stepping out of the general manager position for the St. Louis Blues, right, that there's no doubt that, you know, his name would be at the top of the list of anybody if he wanted it or if it was allowed. But here's the snag. Doug Armstrong is under contract to the St. Louis Blues for the next 3 years as president of hockey operations. He's been very clear about what his intentions are, and he's the one that kind of put this plan into place. And that's the big part for me. So is it possible that if Toronto or somebody says, we really want him, and they kind of convince, you know, the Blues to let them talk to him and something happens? Yes, I think that's always a possibility. But to me, it's not a likely one here. I see Doug Armstrong kind of upholding his end of the bargain for another year or two and see where it goes after that. But to me, and the other thing, too, is, you know, you're Doug Armstrong. You've been running your own show. I don't see Doug Armstrong going to a position where he's just a general manager reporting to anybody but an owner. Because that's his whole thing here in St. Louis. He has reported straight to Tom Stillman, right? There's been no middleman, no any of that stuff. And I honestly, and I believe he's earned it. And I think he's good enough to do that. That if he were to go to someplace, whether it be this year, next year, the year after, right, that place is going to have a different structure because at this point in his career, I don't see Doug reporting through 2 or 3 people to an ownership group.
On a much more important note, you know, we got news this week. Kelly Chase announced that his leukemia is in remission, which is so great. Which is fantastic news.
Yeah.
And you've known, you know, Kelly Chase forever. You guys, you know, worked together for a long time. He's raised over $2 million for cancer research. He's even got a custom Lamborghini raffle going on right now. So for fans who want to support him, what's the best way for them to get involved?
Well, the first thing that you do is you buy a ticket, and I don't know the website off the top of my head, but you can buy a ticket for that. I think the Blues have it on their website. You buy a ticket for that Zamboni raffle, which I think is coming up later in May, I think. That's the biggest thing. And then, you know what, just support him. The one thing that's keeping Chaser going and the one thing that is fueling him, and he feels it, is just support of the fans and his people. He came to St. Louis. He was an undrafted player found his way, to St. Louis and then made himself just a massive part of this community, a pillar of the community in terms of how he treats people, how he has, fought for people, not just his teammates, but, things like his puck cancer game. And that's just one of just what has been 3 decades of his fighting for people of St. Louis. So honestly, it's just continuing to support him, let him know, buy a ticket. You can win that that Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And, that he had wrapped with all a bunch of different blues images and fighters and things. So, and trust me when I've talked to him, like he feels the support of St. Louis people a lot. And so let's just make sure he keeps getting it.
All right. Well, Chris, tomorrow Blues host the Jets and over at Enterprise Center. And I hope you have a great Dog Fart Awareness Day.
Yeah, I'm going to be extra careful today, but I will, if I hear one squeeze out of the back end of one of my 2 dogs, I will definitely give them an extra treat for it.
All right, there you go. The great Chris Carver, everybody. Chris, we'll talk to you next week.
All right.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys. Have an awesome week. See ya.
Bye.
All right, listen, we got to take a break, but we need to get some work done after the break because we're going to play Pressure Luck.
All right.
So we've got Shinedown tickets. Shinedown is coming to the factory. It's a special intimate performance, September 7th. Tickets are going to go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. This show is going to be a quick sellout. Shinedown, when they usually come to town, they're either Enterprise or they're up at the amphitheater. So this is a lot of Shinedown fans in the city. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to call in. We're going to put you on the air, and Moon will ask you a common knowledge question.
Okay.
You will have 7 seconds to answer that question correctly. If you get the question right, boom. You're at Shinedown, at the factory. If you get the question wrong, learn. Tell everybody what happens.
You have to give your phone number out over the air and then accept all of the texts and the calls and the photos all sorts of things that you get signed up for.
It's going to be a whole thing.
It's going to be a whole thing.
It's going to be a whole thing. So if you want to play Pressure Luck for these highly coveted Shinedown tickets, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We'll play next. Hey, you mentioned you were part of the Rex Hudler fan club?
Yes, sir. Me and Mike McKenna.
Oh, Mike McKenna?
Yeah, dude.
Today,
Head first Hudler. He actually texted me and said, dude, if I could find my fan club T-shirt, it would make me the happiest guy on earth.
Macadoodles, Mike McKenna, former NHL goalie.
That's right.
Well, you mentioned Rex Hudler. Today, April 8th, by chance, is Rex Manning Day.
Say no more.
Well, that's neat.
Today's Rex Manning Day. Every April 8th. How could we forget?
I know. Sorry.
If you know Empire Records, you know it's Rex Manning's Day. Rex Manning Day on April 8th.
So good.
I don't know how you celebrate, but I'm going to get lit up tonight.
Me too. I'm going to wear a Liv Tyler fuzzy sweatshirt or fuzzy sweater and a little skirt, and I'm going to get nuts.
I'm getting hammered tonight. All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, today's contest is sponsored by
Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
Well, we are playing Pressure Luck. My God, this is a game everybody loves, where almost everybody can participate. That's why I love this game so much. Because if the contestant loses, you could play along and send a message to the loser on their phone.
If you want to prank them, Star 67 works on cell phones. So you just stay Star 67, their phone number that they're going to give out.
Guys, keep it here for more tips.
That's right.
All right, so we've got Shinedown tickets. Shinedown, a special intimate performance, September 7th over the factory. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m. So we'll get you on the phone. You have 7 seconds to answer a common knowledge question. You get the question right, you're going to Shinedown. You get the question wrong, you're giving your phone number out on the air. Learn, you be the timekeeper.
Yep, for 7 seconds.
Rafe.
Yeah.
Pick a number 1 through 6.
My number is 3.
Your number is 3, and we go to Will and Arnold. Good morning, Will.
Good morning.
Will, are you ready to play Pressure Luck?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you get the question right, you're going to Shinedown. Tell us what happens if you get the question wrong.
I get my phone number out over the air.
That's it. Okay. So your time will begin as soon as Moon is done reading the question.
7 seconds.
Okay.
7 seconds. Learn, you're the timekeeper.
Yes, I will shout.
You will shout. This is Will, Moon.
Tom.
No, I saw you looking over at my
Bob.
screen.
Will.
Hey, Rafe, why don't you give Will a little pep talk before he goes here?
Will.
Yes, sir.
No man is stupid. They simply learn in different ways. I learned that from my neighbor Hassam.
Oh, the fencer?
The fencer,
Okay.
my neighbor, told me that when I asked him if he could teach a dumb guy like me to fence. And I just want you to know, man, no man is stupid. Only answers are stupid.
Okay.
Congratulations and good luck.
With that being
Words
said,
to live by.
It was a terrible pep talk, by the way.
You got the timer ready?
Lauren's got the timer.
Lauren's got the timer ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Will. In referring to mass, how many ounces are in a standard pound?
16.
16 ounces.
Outstanding. 3 seconds to spare.
Woo!
All right, Will.
Good job, Will.
I guess you're going to go to Shinedown.
School didn't teach me that one.
All right.
Well, what taught you that?
Beers.
What?
That's right.
There you go.
Hang
Beers.
on, Will. All right, well, Will's going to Shinedown.
Heck yeah, dude. That's great.
Is that?
Give it a moment. The game is not over. Rizz, I know you only like it when people get slammed on this here program.
Why would you say that?
Well, your entire demeanor and behavior just
Did
now.
I?
When
So
we
when-
gave away
when
tickets.
Will said 16 ounces, my body just
Yeah,
like I went.
the disappointment was everywhere.
You were so disappointed.
I was hyped.
We made the day of listener Will.
Okay, I'm sure he's going to really enjoy the show. All right, Rafe, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
1.
Let's go to Skylar. Hello, Skylar.
How's it going?
Skylar, are you ready
Sup?
to play? Pressure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, why don't you give him a pep talk?
All right, Skylar. Hey, man. 2026 has been hard on all of us. Eggs are high. Gas is high. Things are bleak out there. But you know what? You're a shining star in a sea of sadness. And I chose that number not by accident. The universe guided me to you. You are the one, Skylar. You are the one.
Go get those Shinedown tickets.
Get those Shinedown tickets. Kiss Brent.
Okay, here we go. Skylar, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Lauren, are you ready with the timer?
I'm so ready.
Moon Valjean, are you ready with the question?
Yes, sir. Been
Let's
ready for
go.
some time. Here
Let's
we go.
go.
In the classic game Monopoly, the board game Monopoly, the two cheapest properties are Mediterranean and Baltic Avenue. What color are those two cheapest properties?
Yellow.
Show me yellow. No.
Now,
Skylar, no.
We would have
Purple.
accepted purple or brown.
Damn it.
Currently brown, used to be purple.
Oh, Skylar.
Skylar.
Skylar. I'm
Forget
gonna
everything I said.
I'm going to need your phone number.
It is 636 297 6024.
Let me see if I got that right. That is 636-297-6024. Moon?
That is correct.
Skylar, 636-297-6024.
Learn?
Yeah, I have Skylar down as 636-297-6024.
Rafe, did you write his number down?
636-297-6024. I committed it to memory.
Scott?
Yeah, I got 297.
Yes, 297.
60 and 2 and a 4.
All right, Skylar. Good luck.
Sorry, bub.
Bye.
Are you happy?
That didn't make me as happy as I thought it would.
You're sad now?
No, I'm not sad.
Oh.
You cannot
just need a
be.
few
What's wrong
more?
with you?
I can't feel joy. I don't know what's
can't
going
feel
on.
it. Your heart is just
Something is happening.
thick with concrete.
I just feel no joy anymore.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Well, the joyless
Not
Rizz.
this.
I
You
can't
do
feel
feel
joy
joy.
anymore. I'm going for my tea shot today. Maybe that's.
Oh, is it low T?
Maybe I'm
Bring out
down
the
a quart.
tea.
Maybe I'm down a quart. I don't know. I'm going to mentality today.
Okay.
All right, Rafe. 2, 4, 5, 6.
6.
6. Time to get a lady involved. Allie, hello.
Hi, good morning. Happy birthday, Rizz.
Thank you, Allie. Are you ready to play? Press your luck.
I am ready.
All right, tell me what happens if you get the question wrong.
I give my phone number out on the air.
Rafe, please give Allie a little pep talk.
Allie, listen.
Yes, Rafe.
Maybe you're going through a breakup, okay? Maybe something's going on and you need shine down in your life.
Yeah.
You know?
I do. You're so right.
I don't know what's going on with you, but I know a famous poem. One of my favorite poems is from Charles Bukowski. And don't go out there and sell yourself short. He said, trying to replace the love of your life by giving it to another is like taking a photograph of the sun and expecting it to warm you at night. You can't replace Shinedown. Okay. You can't replace.
That was so inspiring.
You can't replace Shinedown in your life. A small, intimate performance by Shinedown. You think if you lose these tickets, you're gonna go to Point Fest and it's gonna be the same?
An
'Cause it
intimate
won't be.
performance with 3,400 other people.
An intimate performance of 3,400 compared on a collective scale compared to the Enterprise
Shush,
Center.
man.
Who is selling this as an intimate show? Are you crazy?
Scott Daniel Rizzuto.
Brent's gonna look right at you. He's going to look right at you while he's singing all of those popular Shinedown songs to which I know every title. I'm not going to say them,
No, you're not.
but I know them.
I mean, there's 45. There's
45,
Simple Man.
45.
that's a cover.
46.
Yes, 45, 46, 47.
There's
All right, let's get. Okay,
horse in the
Allie, let's
window.
go. Let's go. Here we go.
Allie,
Okay, I'm ready.
Allie,
Yes.
name the 4 suits in a standard deck of playing cards.
Club, diamond, spade. Oh, and
done.
Oh, my gosh. After I just gave you a pep talk, you missed heart?
Hearts.
You missed heart?
You miss hearts.
You knew spade, but
I
not
said it
heart.
right at the end.
Yeah, it was a buzzer.
Oh,
buzzed.
Allie.
Oh,
Allie.
That sucks.
Allie.
Or do I mean, she said it at the buzzer.
No,
so,
I don't think she
Did we
did.
run the tape?
I mean, she said it over learn. They said they learn and
But
Allie
when
spoke
Learn,
at the same time.
Yeah, but when
so
Learn
I'm trying to
yelled,
I didn't
when
hear
you-
her say it.
I didn't hear her say it.
I was hearing
I
my
heard her
own
say
annoying
something.
voice.
and I'm going to trust her
Second
because
chance?
Allie is a trustworthy person.
Isn't that a Shinedown song?
Second chance is a Shinedown
All right,
song.
I think
listen,
Ty goes to
second
the
chance.
runner. She gets the tickets.
Scott.
Inconclusive, but I would be open to a
Scott?
second chance.
Yeah.
Allie, did you really say hearts?
No.
I
Don't
did.
talk to Allie anymore.
I-
Don't talk to Allie anymore.
My
Allie.
question is, because Learn said she yelled no, right? That means it's
No
the end
is
of
the
buzzer?
past the time. No,
Did
when
you-
Learn
did you say
yells
it on
no.
the
I
zero?
thought I said done.
Listen.
Yeah, done, and then you hit the buzzer, right?
Yeah, but did you say done on the zero?
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I just.
So-
Okay,
they
listen, we're
said
going to
it at
go.
the same time.
I want you to hang on, Allie. Scott, I'm going to take a break. I want you to go over the tape.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds
We're going to
good.
go to the tape on this.
All right.
If they said it identically, is it Ty goes to the runner? I say give her the tickets. I want
Well,
people
yeah, we
to
don't want
win.
dong
In the
picks going
spirit.
if they don't deserve to be going to the person.
Well, I'm just asking, is it
Well.
timeout when the buzzer hits, or is it Ty goes to the runner?
I'm just going to say this. That Allie's first 5 digits of her phone number are 4043. Okay?
Sometimes goodbye is the second.
Who gives out 4 numbers first?
404.
What country are you living in?
Okay?
Okay, cool.
Get the rest maybe after the break.
Whoa. Maybe.
Oh, the wheels
All right, hang on, Allie.
almost off.
We're going to go through the wheels are always on.
We can't have a game on this show without controversy.
No, but that's fine. This
Well,
is
this- yeah, I think
legit.
this
This
is
is
more of a-
legit.
I know, but everything's legit. Like the arguing.
This is a legit.
You guys are
I
just
would like.
trying to get
I
her
would
number
love
out
to
there.
have.
I
I
wanna
would
give
love
her
to have her phone
Upset
number.
That I gave her a pep talk about love.
Right.
And about
She's going through it right now.
not settling. And she missed hearts, dude. That should have been the first thing on her mind.
I know. It's unbelievable, actually.
It is.
All right, we'll figure this out after the break and maybe get to sport. All right, let's get Allie back on the phone. Allie played Pressure Luck before the break. It was an answer on the buzzer. Did she say hearts? So what was it? What was the question? The question was, what are the 4 suits?
Of a deck of a
And
standard deck of playing
cards.
Yeah.
You said clubs, you said spades, you said diamonds, but you said hearts, and we weren't sure whether it was on the buzzer or after the buzzer. So the buzzer is basically learns the timekeeper. When she yells done, the 7 seconds is over. So we had the tape, okay, and we listened to it a lot during the break. All right, here's Allie before the break.
Allie,
Okay, I'm ready.
Allie,
Yes.
name the 4 suits in a standard deck of playing cards.
Club, diamond, spade. Oh, and
Done.
You said it after. I'm sorry, Allie.
Yeah.
okay.
You lost.
Okay.
You lost. We all agree. I mean, we listened to it a lot.
Yeah.
Rafe?
Sorry, bud.
Okay.
I believed
all
in
right.
I believed in love for you.
All right.
You're going to get a lot of love you didn't ask for.
Allie, what's your phone number?
404-399-6675.
All right, 404-399-6675. Moon.
I'm sorry, do it again.
404.
404.
399-6675.
Wow, what a beautiful number, 404-399-6675.
Learn?
Yes, I have Allie at 404-399-6675.
Yeah. Rafe?
404-399-6675.
Nope, you're missed a number.
404-399-6675.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, shoot, you from Atlanta?
404-399-667.
75.
I didn't realize that. It's
Yeah.
75.
Well, welcome
All right,
to
Allie.
St. Louis, Allie.
Sorry.
That's so funny.
All right, let's do one more. Rafe, pick 2, 4, or 5.
5.
5. Let's go to Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin.
Hi.
All right, Caitlin, are you ready to play Press Your Luck?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how this works. 7 seconds to answer the question. Your timer will start when Moon is done reading the question. If you get the question right, you're going to shine down. Tell us what happens if you get the question wrong.
I have to give my phone number out on the air.
Correct. Rafe, a little
Yes.
pep talk for Caitlin.
Caitlin, how's your life
Yes.
going? How are things going for you? They're fantastic. Nothing at all.
Yes.
Nothing even remotely bad going on for you.
I'm tired because I worked overnight and I haven't slept yet.
Good start.
Risky.
Ooh,
Okay.
how are things going in
Risky.
your How are things going in your personal life, your relationships, Caitlin?
They're fine. I'm married, happily married.
Happily
Okay,
married.
good.
Well, here's something to remember.
Yes.
Here's something to remember. You're going to shine down. It's going to be intimate. Maybe, you hit a rut and you don't know it. Maybe he's not feeling what you're feeling, but he could get it back. At Shinedown. It could happen. And Edgar Allan Poe once said, years of love are lost in a moment of anger.
Wow.
So don't be upset if things don't go your way.
All right, thank you. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, Caitlin, you ready to play?
Fly, little bird.
Yes.
Learn, you ready with the buzzer?
I am.
Moon, you ready with the question?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Let's go.
Caitlin, listen, I've been waiting on this question for the last 4.5 years, so here it is. Caitlin, name the 5 senses.
Smell, touch, hearing, seeing, and talking, speaking. No.
Talking and thinking.
You were close with talking.
So what was it?
Speaking?
The 5 senses are sight, smell, hearing, taste, and touch. Taste. If you missed
Taste.
Dang
Caitlin,
it.
taste.
Dang.
Taste.
Talking, thinking.
Okay, Caitlin, what's your phone number?
You're going to get a lot of You're going to get a lot of talking today and a lot to think about.
Okay, phone number, please.
Just missing taste.
618-671-8337.
8337. Okay, let me see if I got that right. 618-671-8337.
Yep.
Moon.
No taste. It's 618-671-8337. So sorry.
Yes, I have 618-671-8337.
Yeah, that's what I got. Rafe.
Taste this. 618-671-8337.
Yep, and Scott.
And I didn't write the number down because usually it stays on my screen, but it disappeared. So exactly the same number you all said.
618-671.
671
8337.
83307.
Yes,
Okay.
I think she's been getting blown up. I think that's why she dropped off. So, well, we
that was
tried.
good.
We gave away a pair of tickets.
That's good.
Okay, maybe we'll play again tomorrow. I don't know.
Big Thursday show.
I don't know. Ryan Beck's coming in tomorrow, right?
Yep.
We haven't seen Ryan in a while.
Love that guy.
Yeah, the Bexters
The
coming
old
in.
Bexter.
Second Timers Club.
I think third timers.
Oh, is he third timers? Okay.
I think he's a three-man now.
I think he's a 3-man.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Before we take our final break, let's do sports. Moon, go ahead.
Well, we began with the Battlehawks. In a rare scheduling quirk, the team actually played on a Tuesday night down in Frisco, Texas. They played the Dallas
The Dallas. Go ahead, learn. The Dallas.
Dallas Mavericks.
Nope, I told you yesterday it's the Dallas
Dunkaroos. Dallas Dunkaroos.
The Renegades. And the trip did not go as planned. The Battlehawks fell to the Dallas Renegades by a score of 31-15. The story of the game was the performance of the Dallas quarterback, Austin Reed. Dude threw for 240 yards, 4 touchdowns. On the other side, our quarterback, Brandon Silvers, he struggled with consistency. He threw 2 interceptions, which is, not great. Battlehawks are now 1-1 on the season. Good news is they come back home this Sunday, April 12th, to face the Birmingham
Blizzards.
The Birmingham
Beeholes.
Stallion Beeholes.
Oh, it was close.
At the Dome. Let's move to the ice. The Blues hosted the Avalanche last night. We talked to Curbs earlier. It was a critical game for the Blues, and it didn't go well. 3-1 loss. With that win, Colorado officially clinched the Central Division and the top seed in the Western Conference. Because Colorado is the top seed, they're going to have home ice advantage throughout the playoffs. Now, for the Blues, the loss makes their path to the playoffs much more difficult. They're currently 5 points behind the final wild card spot with only 6 games left in the season. So one bright spot was Robert Thomas, as usual, scored the only goal last night, making it his 6th goal in just the last 4 games. He's been on an incredible run lately. Game was physical. Colorado's goalie, though, Scott Wedgwood, was shaken up in the third period after a collision with our player Philip Broberg, but he stayed in the game. We'll see what happens with that. Blues will be back at it tomorrow night when they host Winnipeg. Finally, we got some good news. The Cards pulled off a gritty comeback win in D.C., defeating the Nationals 7-6 in 10 innings. The game was a roller coaster. Cards were actually trailing for the good portion of the evening, and they took advantage of Washington's struggling bullpen. Now, Washington's bullpen has been the 3rd worst in stats in the league right now, and the Cardinals capitalized on that by scoring 5 late runs against them. Game went into extra innings, which brings us to one of the newer and more controversial rules in baseball, the automatic runner. To prevent games from lasting too long, MLB now starts every extra inning with a runner already on second base. This is often called the ghost runner or zombie runner. It creates immediate pressure for the pitcher. And to be honest,
I'm okay with it.
I'm not.
I'm all right with it.
You don't like it?
Get these games over with. Games are too long.
I understand you got to do that, but I just feel weird. And maybe that's just like the old traditionalist in me, and I just need to let that go. So I'll admit I'm a baby.
I think they can start on first base.
Yeah, well, whatever. Hey, I'm Moon, and that's your sports because whatever.
All right.
Well, you got to say that J.J. Weatherholt had another.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And Jordan
another
Walker.
hit.
My guy.
Yes,
Jordan
that's
Walker,
your guy.
another homer.
Yeah, Walker had another home run. Weatherholt hit another double to give us a 2-run cushion. I mean, it was, good bats.
Good. It was a good one. That Weatherholt kid, huh?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, dude.
Am I right?
I'm just happy to have a consistent bat, dude, because last year was such a struggle.
I'm going to slide off the chair.
There he goes. Pile on the floor.
All right. One final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. All right. That is it for us. Appreciate you all listening. On with your day. On with the day. You're primed up. You're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 10 o'clock, guys. Let's go. All right, if you missed anything, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And the podcast is titled
Artichokes Aren't Real and Other True Conspiracies.
All right. Moon, what else?
May 2nd, canyoufeelthepunktonight.com. Go there, check out everything, and I'll see you at the pageant.
All right, learn.
Just have a great day, St. Louis. Love you. Bye.
Okay. Rafe.
Let's get the hell out of here.
No notes. Let's get the hell out of here. Scott.
Hey, I want to go somewhere exotic this weekend. I think you guys should too. I'm going to Festus on Saturday.
Yes. You are.
That's right, 2 to 4.
Wait, I love Festus this time of year.
Well, man, it is beautiful. It's like the Mediterranean. It is gorgeous.
Do they know you're coming down? Or there?
Well, I showed them. I sent a picture of my key to the city of Overland, and they're like, "Please come and
that
visit."
key fits in Festus too.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm working to get that key, but yeah, come on down to some Four Brothers Mead 6th annual Seegerblot 9 to noon. But I'll be there from 2 to 4, loitering.
Okay. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots from New Haven. Brooke Clemma is our Teamers Member of the Day.